So shortly after our party successfully defeated the Black Dragon Renly, we made our way back to Zyrtek's lovely abode, with, of course, his servant's dead corpse in our possession, hoping to, of course, have him resurrected. We, of course, found this to be quite unsuccessful, as Zyrtek did not find any use for the poor drow, and just simply left his body at a simple funeral at the end of our talk.
And all I'm saying is he never said he had to be brought back alive. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. He could have, but anyway. So, Zyrtek solidified our relationship and said that jobs in the future, of course, would be brought to us. Now we continue on our journey after, of course, performing the funeral, and we are currently, following the Cult of the Dragon, and we have encountered some trolls on our departure.
And we came up with a name. We have a name.
We did come up with a name. The Gilded Entourage.
Which I think is a great name.
Sounds like an HBO show.
After nearly an entire year playing this game, we finally came up with a name for our group.
Like a secret.
Who could expect less from the Gilded Entourage?
I mean, we just had to really come up with a perfect name, and sometimes perfection, it takes time.
Yes, like a fine wine or cheese.
Exactly.
It really does suit you for a bunch of fancy boys, one badass girl, and a robot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's not just a machine, he's a man.
Robot. Come on now.
Como Origato?
Mr.
Luminous
Roboto.
being, we do not use such language in reference to our comrades.
Alright, was there more to your recap?
I believe that was everything. Did I miss any details?
Did you say anything about your fight that you got into on the road?
Yes. The combat encounter seemed to be going swimmingly up until the dire troll decided to take his turn and did a massive whirlwind attack that knocked down both our paladin and our artificer, but the bard managed to dodge barely with the skin of his teeth.
And I will also add that the dire troll looks really worn out from doing that massive flurry of attacks on you. Like,
knowing that
reach too tired
is very...
And I'm also pretty sure that all of the trolls that are wounded right now are not going to heal on their next turn as well. I think they've all taken fire damage.
Yes, they have. I wrote it in my notes.
Oh, did you write which ones? Or is it all
yes,
of them?
All of them have taken fire damage between Fireball, between you, and between me, because I was originally going to Fire Breath them, but all of them have been hit with fire.
Will that happen automatically, or do I need to keep an eye on it and see if they do gain health?
Keep an eye on it to see. It should, if you've rolled fire damage on them, it should automatically shut it down. Same thing with like vampires for Radiant or anything like that, but just keep an eye on it.
If not, take an extra chunk of damage off of each of them if it does heal them back.
Yeah, you can just, before it clicks over to their turn, just be looking at their wounds and see if it goes down.
Okay, it's on their turn, that's right,
Yeah. So, also, one thing you would have to keep in mind is, let's say I hit him with, like, a certain death weapon. Technically, it's not fire, so it's not going to automatically shut that off, so you'll have to do that manually.
Okay. Did you hit anyone with that weapon?
No, I have not. But now that I caught on to that I can have that interaction, I'm going to.
Luminous Being, have I earned my inspiration?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I can add that to you. Luminous Being.
Shit, I didn't need to use it. Damn it, computer. Thank you.
Fine, and I gave it back to you.
For those that don't know, the Luminous Being is actually the in-universe name for the DM in D&D. The DM is a canon character within D&D.
Cool, I didn't know that either. I didn't realize that I was not addressing you properly. Gavin, and yours?
Look it up. The Luminous Being is described as being higher than even the Overgods themselves. and the portrait of the luminous being is a cloaked figure rolling dice.
Every time I refer to Nick as the luminous being in his campaign, he looks very uncomfortable.
He looks very uncomfortable?
Yeah, he kind of blushes.
I mean, not really, but okay.
Yeah, so now you know. The DM is a canon character within the continuity of D&D.
I mean, I figured.
I would hope by now.
I just thought it was like an unnamed elder god.
Technically, you're not wrong. Luminous being is more of a description than a name. It's kind of both.
Alright.
Alright.
So, with that all done and out of the way, and don't forget, guys, that I think all of you have inspiration now. We could probably go ahead and kick off combat.
I like it.
See if you can pull it out.
Amelia, it's actually your turn. I'm sorry to tell you. It is your turn.
Oh, do we have the map? Because I hit find token and I'm still in the alleyway.
Let's see. I can share the map with you.
Yeah, it's up.
There we go.
Yeah. You're right next to your buddy, Green Shadow.
And I thought I put some healing on her. Was she smacked around that bad?
You did. She was smacked down bad. She can now actually take a hit or two, thanks to your healing. She got dropped by the Whirlwind of Claws, because it did... Oh, how much damage does that do? Yeah, it does 8d10 slashing damage. It's massive.
Yeah, so yeah, it probably won't count. Okay, well, let's see. Am I in...
Those are all allies. The small icons are all allies.
Oh.
Yeah, I can zoom in for you on mine so you can see a little bit better. Well, you need a mouse to do it, really. Yeah, it's fine. Are you wanting to move on to Dire Troll? He's the closest, and I can just go ahead and move you if you want. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. No, that'd be 35.
Nah, that was a bad count.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There it is. And that puts you literally 10 feet away, which is within your range, if you have 10-foot range. You had just enough movement to get to him. You wouldn't have gotten it to anyone else anyway.
Going after him with my police as
Yeah, 25 definitely hits. And that was the right one, right? Plus 9? Yeah. Alright, you can roll your damage. High roll, nice.
Alright. Let's do that again.
And remember, you could also use smites too in here. Yeah, I think you forget a lot of times that you have stuff like smite and searing smite, etc. That still hits. They're not really armored. Was that your bonus action one, or with the back end, or is that your pole arm sharpened again?
I'm not.
Okay, pointy end. What?
I rolled a block. That's just.
Nature's still roll. Yeah. And then now you still have the bonus action.
Of course. That's when I get an act one.
Yeah, that's why I always say to the only second one. I mean, anyway, so you mean to roll the 4, like I can click it so it does the double damage? Yeah, so roll the 2 and a 1, so that's 3 plus your 6, so that would be... I don't think so. So that's basically 9 more damage on him. Alright, so I got that on him.
And you're not wanting to. Wait, that was a crit. Yeah, well, I mean, Mike, anytime there's a crit, what does that do? Make it 4d8s?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it would
Yeah.
go from 2d8 to 4d8 for a first level.
Pretty much anytime you get a crit, it's especially on a big bad boss or something like that. It's like, oh, yeah, it's smite o'clock.
Yeah,
That's all-
100%. As a paladin, anytime you crit, if you've got spell slots, you should always smite, in my opinion.
That makes it 6. And this is with the blunt end of your weapon turns radiant, searing white light that hits them for 25 damage. That would put him at deceased.
Nice, okay.
Yep, that turns them into a big old blood splatter.
That's some good
how do you
news.
feel at one end of your fiery polearm?
Well, doesn't like a stream come down with the plunging?
It's like it turns like bright yellow and seriously, like not from the sky. At least that's not how I thought. But you could say that you remember the D&D movie where he kind of goes like that with his sword and then it turns bright white and now it's got like holy light powered into it.
Yeah, I whacked him so good with the back end of my blade that
Like in the head.
he just immediately burst to ash.
We can say the bright light exploded his head. Explosions. Yep. Alright, is that your turn, honey?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, you're out of movement and everything, so. Alright, Ragnarvalder. Do your party best.
Oh, I see that Dahlia has taken out the biggest threat on the field. So I'm gonna do my party best to move 5. That's not my character. That's my character. 5, 10. Puts me in range because that's clearly within 60 feet. To hit him with where's my character sheet?
I like that spell. Where's my character sheet?
Good spell. Really good spell.
See, when
Spell
you need
that-
something, it's just not there.
It's a spell that when you use it on another player's character, it deletes their character sheet.
So, does anyone know how to pull? Well, no, I know how to pull up my character sheet. Hold on, I learned. There we go. That's beautiful. Bonus action spell Hex on what is that asshole? Trial number 3. Yes. Bonus action Hex. He is now hexed because that's no save.
Remember, if you were still concentrating on Hex, you can recast it as a bonus action without using a spell slot.
I could, but I broke concentration for hypnotic pattern.
Yeah. So you're putting Hex on someone right now? Control 3?
Yep. And he's gonna take several Eldritch Blasts and die. Or he's not. And he's just automatically not going to hit.
Your hand fizzles.
He takes another one. I swear to God, there we go. That's what I like to see. Did it really damage necrotic? I don't think it did. Don't worry. Here I go.
You would have to
Extra
have the
D3
Hex
C6
actually on them, on the combat tracker. Oh, it is on him, though. That's weird. Huh.
It's okay. That ends. Wait, I still have movement. I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that ends my turn. He has disadvantage on strength checks.
Alright, it's back to Sir Reginald. He's pretty low and not wanting to be in the fight, per se. He's going to back up behind an ally over here. And, oh, I need to bring up this character sheet. Not enough room on the screen for all the things got going on. Wait a second. Can I use this other screen? I can't slide. Oh, I can't slide it over to the other screen. That would be dope if I could use my second screen. Sadly,
That should be in your computer settings, because that's how my computer is.
I can slide other stuff over. I can't slide stuff from Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Alright, so that's 6 healing, plus he gets a +4 for being the alchemist. +4? Yeah, +4. So instead of healing, it's 38. That's his bonus action. And then, let's see, what's the range on the crossbow? Get this 80. Okay. I should be able to. Yep, easily hit that. I'm about to hit that. Here we go. What?
Why did he have disadvantage?
I don't know. Wait, does he still
you have
have
the
his
prone
prone?
condition on him.
Yeah, I can take that off. Yeah. Yeah, and then I just roll that again because he should not have been. And he whiffs. He's feeling a little bit useless and hangs his head in shame. Right before number 3.
Remember, if he recovered health, you have to delete it again.
I don't think that one did. And the other guy died too.
Thought I saw the color of his icon change. Maybe not.
Maybe so. Yeah, because I did think they were, except for one of them was all in the red. Or one of them's not even touched, though. Alright.
I fixed the hex spell,
Oh.
I think.
Alright.
You know, when this music starts out, I almost think it's going to be like Mortal Kombat.
I think you know what's coming, Balthazar.
Ah, crap.
Did I use my reaction?
We noted
It's a
that
new
Look, check your
everyone
AC.
has their reactions at
Everyone
has their reactions at the start of the round.
Okay.
Yes, I took
No,
that.
everybody has their reactions at the beginning of their turn.
Well, no, but he's
Well, no,
saying
like-
he put it in his notes that we all still have it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, before he attacks me, I'm gonna use... what? Don't... You'd have to be within 5 feet. Is that their attack range? Fuck.
What's that?
Trying to think,
Large creatures'
'cause-
attack range is still typically 5 feet.
Particularly 5 feet.
Right.
Okay, I can't do that. I can't do Insight Charm then. I guess I'm just gonna have to shield if I have to. Alright, go ahead.
Alrighty. Oh wait, I forgot that I can actually. He's getting some advantage. He sees you as being vulnerable. Damn it! It won't let me roll it directly on your picture. There we go.
Would
25.
shield even help you
Alright.
with that?
I don't think so, no.
Silvery
I think we have
barbs.
to be lower than 20.
You're still reversing that because it's
Yeah.
not a crit. But okay. Alright, I will re-roll it. Is it still at advantage if I re-roll it?
Yeah. And I'll give advantage to, honestly, on this one, myself. Because I got a plan. No, I'll give it to, Dahlia. There we go.
26.
Yeah, it still hits.
Damn. Okay.
It's whatever.
Wait, why was that?
What the hell?
Yeah, why was... What in the world? Why is there necrotic?
What the fuck?
Why is
Did
there
Hex
necrotic
roll?
damage?
Why did Hex roll with the attack action?
With his
Oh,
attack. Alright, well take 5 off of that.
yeah.
So that would put him at 18 wounds.
Yep. I don't know why I did that though. Will it do that again if I attack him?
No, it looks like it disappeared, but that was
Alright.
weird.
Okay. Alright. Here's the second attack. Okay. 21.
Hold on. When I think my AC is already kind of.
With a +5, does that...
That'll actually. It'll match the AC if I do shield.
then that still hits.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay. Good thing you got healed back up pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, so one more attack. You get. Oh, actually, no.
Right, they only get 2 attacks.
Huh?
Do they get 3?
Yeah, they get 3 attacks. I would have had attack someone else, but Thano isn't in range and he doesn't have any more movement. So he would actually probably, because he can't do anything else, just go ahead and swing away. 23.
That would. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's alright, I don't think you're dead from this though. You're just
not.
in bad shape and regretting being in that position. Alright, over to Sando.
Alright, let's see what I got working that I can work with here.
I can't even do that.
Okay, I got an idea. A little different than what I thought I was going to do, but I got an idea. So, I'm going to go for my hasted action first. So, hasted action is just going to be a main-handed attack with the Dagger of Humiliation. I'm going to attack Troll 2 with it.
Probably a good choice.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and move over here for that so I have advantage. Dagger of Humiliation, here we go.
Oh, I just realized there's these little icons, tiny icons, next to their pictures that indicate like their regen and all like that, or if they have disadvantage or whatever.
That
like the tiny little boxes, but you can zoom in to see them.
Alright, there's that. I'm actually looking forward to this next thing I'm about to do. Alright, well, not the next thing. Thing after next. Bonus action. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and try to finish Troll 2 off if I can. So, Rapier of Certain Death. Advantage with that. Alright, that hits. In hindsight, I actually wish I would have done the attack against Troll 3, but whatever. Alright, he's still up. Well, good. That makes this not less of a waste. Then I'm going to walk back over here. I'm going to put a nice little hand on my brother's shoulder, and as my action, I am going to Thunder Step.
Alright.
So, if you wouldn't mind if I could roll those saving throws on them, please. These are Constitution saving throws, and by the way, just so you know, this is extremely loud whenever I do this. So, yeah, let's roll those saves. Alright, Troll 2 succeeded, and Troll 3 failed. So Troll 2 takes half of this. I'm going to roll it just in the chat, and you tell me what happened. So Troll 2 takes 5 thunder damage, and Troll 3 takes 10 thunder damage.
Alright. That one's down. The other one is...
And I can go up to... What's the range? 90 feet? Sweet, I can teleport us up to 90 feet away. So we are going to go... And that's 90 feet from my position.
So as you do this, and there's this loud boom, you can see blood coming out of the ears and nose of Troll number 2 as he crumples to the ground.
So I'm going to put myself here, and I'm going to put my brother 5 feet north of me.
Oh, ricochet. Oh, okay, I see you. Hold on, 5 from okay. 5 feet north, right there.
Yep. I give my brother a little salute, like a sarcastic salute, and then I'm going to join Dahlia on the front lines and put myself here.
Well, that definitely saved his butt. Was that a bonus action?
No, that was my whole action. I'm
Oh,
hasted,
because you
remember?
did a hasted action. Yeah, you did hasted action
Bonus
and then a
action.
bonus action. Yeah.
Alright, and that's it for me.
All right. No, that was a good turn. You got a kill out of it. Balthazar, you're up.
Yeah, I got you. Let's see.
Love Thunderstep. Such a good spell. I like to think that it's like a sonic boom going off as I just like disappear. That's how I like to picture it.
What? What's running out?
I just need to make sure the public.
Probably.
Either way, it's probably gonna be best. Yeah, I'm gonna do fireball right here on these guys.
Do you have to move to get into range for that?
No, fireball's like 120 feet. Yeah, no, 150. Fireball has a range of 150.
Wow. Yeah, that's insane.
They both rolled they both fail. I'm gonna roll on for one, and then you can just add the one, the damage onto the other one.
Okay. Oh. Eesh. 32.
Ooh, nice.
So 32 damage to troll number 3. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, his skin and hair is all burning off, and he's looking messed up. Troll number 3 is not looking very healthy right now. Troll number 1, that was the first hit he took. He actually kind of, even though he's obviously hurt by it, he didn't pass his check or anything, he's still looking pretty healthy. He, if anything, looks pissed off.
Bring it on, Troll 1. Can I say I taunt the troll?
Like with an interact or something like that?
Just I don't know, just I can't really think of what to do. Just Marshall is just like when I see him angry, I want him to come after me.
Yeah, for an interact, you can definitely just do the little. Mm-hmm.
You can always brandish the middle finger.
That's what I do. 100%. We're on the same wavelength.
Or you could use your free action to cry.
Nah.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's see this. Nope. Okay. There's. So if I move 5. Right. Okay. So 5. So hold on one second. I was right here, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Right there. Geez. Sorry, hold on one second. 25 minutes to get there. Okay, that's fine.
What? in the world?
What the hell is
Yeah,
this?
hold on 1 second. Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to push Troll 1 back 5 feet. Or try to, at least. Never mind. And then I'm gonna move 5 foot back. There we go.
Oh, you actually succeeded. Oh, wow.
I mean, trolls
Okay,
are
is that
pretty
your
strong.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay.
That is, yep.
Alright, so it's over to the troll.
Stop trolling, bruh.
I am not done trolling. So, Sano, is your AC still like 35 or some bullshit?
No, I've had a turn, so my AC would be 23, not 28.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. Okay.
Which, now that I think about it, I remember now, I didn't have my reaction available. I wouldn't have been able to silvery barbs. Luckily, it didn't hit anyway, but yeah, I remember I'd already set, now that I'm thinking about it, my AC as high as it was because I'd already used shield.
Gotcha. And he rolled
Sorry
a
about
20. That's fine. It didn't actually make any difference on the outcome.
He misses.
But now I will silvery barbs. Okay.
I will silvery barbs.
Well, thank you.
You freaking would, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Can't let this man get a crit off. I mean, it's not like he's not healthy. Come on.
Sorry.
He'll miss with a 20. Alright, that's his turn. I mean, we'll just be out here trolling.
To be honest, a pretty common homebrew that people do for silvery barbs is, and I think it does a lot to balance the spell, they just make it second level instead of first.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Hey, honey, I just moved within 10 feet of you. I'm letting you know that I've moved, come within your space, in case you didn't notice.
How long does that advantage last?
Are you not doing anything?
Oh, I'm definitely not.
Oh, okay, yeah, if you're taking your reaction, then go ahead and take a swing at large troll.
Well,
I give the advantage to Dahlia.
her reaction would be, it would have to go at the person that made the attack, or it's the person that moved within her range. So it would be true.
Yeah, the large troll moved within her range.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, my bad. I thought we were still on the last one. Okay.
She has Sentinel and Polar Master, so
Yeah,
really
yeah,
he just
I
walked
know.
up to her and bam. And I think no, it's when you enter your space. I can pull it up real quick for you.
No, you're right. I was lagging behind. I was thinking you were doing it against.
Technically, you could have had that attack on either Troll 1 or the other one, but Troll 1 had used up his movement speed, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Let's see. Polar Master.
Alright.
I was gonna say, where'd that come from?
Me practicing.
Yeah, Polar Master allows you to attack when they're coming within your range. Alright, yeah, and then Sentinel is... it should automatically roll a crit, right?
It should, yes.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll it, see if it crits. Yeah, it did. Yeah,
Wow.
that's fine. You could use your inspiration if you want to.
Typically, you only do
Reroll
that
that
on
damage.
D20 rolls, but that's up to you.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's fine. Then that can stand. But yeah, people will provoke opportunity attack when they're leaving, even if they take disengage, and when they're entering your range. Those two have a lot of synergy, and that's at 10 feet. Also, I forgot about this. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can also use your reaction to make a melee attack against that creature. So lots of perks to that. Okay. But anyway, critical hits. Yes, you roll low on that, but don't forget about your knights. Yes. You've used up your last level 2 spell slot, but you still have 2 level 1s. I'm going to roll that for you. That is 20 damage. You see the power of the paladin.
Yeah, for paladins, like, you've got some real damage potential if you smite on your crits.
I mean, yeah, you should pretty much always smite on your crits. Like, what else are you saving spells for? Cure wounds? No,
Divine
not
Smite
really.
is why one of my favorite multi-classes is Rogue Paladins.
Mhm.
Gives it the whole, like,
All right.
Van Helsing vibe, too.
So, actually that hits, so that actually stops his movement, so he doesn't have 10 feet of range, does he? No, he only has 5 feet of range with that, 5 feet of range with that. Yep, I cannot move. So that is over to the alchemical homunculus. So I guess you must slash his Achilles tendon or something with that, and he just drops and cannot do a freaking thing. Alright. So the alchemical homunculus, hanging out with Sir Reginald, is going to go ahead and spit at this sumbitch. Yeah, and he hits him and does acid damage.
Okay, now
Yeah.
can we observe? Does the acid damage do anything to their healing?
Let's see.
Because that's the thing I've been iffy on this whole time. I've known fire does, but...
This one, the acid damage definitely has an effect on him.
Well, now we know.
Like, it definitely seems to burn him similar to the fire.
The more you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, but that is the alchemical homunculus' turn, so... Yes, but he usually uses his turn to heal. Yeah, to give temporary health, but it looks like the battle's turning, and his acid damage is actually useful to keep them from healing. So, Green Shadow, it is your turn. Everyone's looking to you. What you gonna do?
Looking to me to whatever. Yeah. So many options, so few good ideas. Well, this will be with advantage because I did hide in those woods.
Oh!
Boom.
Nat 20.
How many
On the large
natural
scope.
have there been in just this one combat session? Didn't I roll like 3 of them last
There
one?
was like 3 or 4 last time, and there's been 3 this time. Like some on your end, some on our end. My end, I guess.
And I'll make him my preferred enemy so he gets an extra D4 when this is all over.
Is that D4 also doubled?
I don't know.
Let me check.
If you roll a
preferred
crit,
enemy?
if you roll a crit and it's a dice roll, it gets doubled if it's in the damage.
Yeah, favorite
Oh.
will get that ability.
I mean, according to like the AI, that when I search for it, it says it does not double the bonus. Oh wait, that says favorite enemy grants a +2 to damage rolls, not a 1d4. That must be with the new edition.
No, it's the old one. Hold on, I might be saying the wrong term.
Favorite enemy, right? Favorite foe?
Favorite foe, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. That's kind of what I was gonna kind of roll that way, whether it was
Never mind.
or not.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an extra 2 damage. That's cool.
Then it is a D4, and with that, I lose my Zephyr Strike ability to disengage. Unfortunately, such is life. Then who's more screwed up?
Is there anything else you're doing? Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Is that 2 healing good?
Well, I was trying to upcast it, and I didn't click it correct. I was trying to upcast it to 2nd level, but I didn't drag it away before. So do you want me to roll it again, or you want to just let it go?
No, that's fine.
It rolled 3 times.
Okay.
No, it didn't. No, it just rolled twice. It rolled twice.
Yeah, so basically that's a 1, a 2, plus your 2. So that's...
No, the 1 was the damage on him, and then the 2 and the 3, I was trying to upcast it, but I double-clicked it instead of right-clicking after I picked it up.
It says healing word, D4 plus 2 is you rolled a 1 and then got 3 with the plus 2 on it, and then the second healing word was D4 plus 2, which you rolled a 2 and got a total of 4. So you rolled a 1 and a 2, and then it adds your bonus, which is a 2 to it.
Yeah.
The rolling 2 level 1 is not the same as rolling 1 with the healing.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that if you roll at 2nd level, then it's 2d4 plus 2.
Well, I can't cast the leveled spell twice, so here you go. Here's upcast it at level 2, because you can't cast 2 leveled spells.
Yeah.
So it just has to be this.
I'm going to take the numbers off of it. Yep, see, 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, so that's 6. That's fine, too.
And that's on Dahlia. I did not roll it on her. I just dropped it in the chat.
I can put it on her. So that takes her down to 34 wounds. Yeah, along with the temporary health she got, she's feeling pretty healthy.
And I don't think I'm going to move. I think I'll just chillax right where I am.
I need to add another 2 damage to the large troll, though.
Yes.
Because of your favorite foe thing. You know, I had favorite foe on a ranger before, and it's really bad when you're like, you get something like that, and it's a D4, and it ends up being 1. And I've had it where it's almost like every time I'm rolling a 1, it's like, okay, this ability is almost worthless for the extra damage. Okay, honey, you're up again. 2 trolls in front of you.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go up there with Superman one after the 4 of them. It's been pretty rough. And
You going after the large troll or troll number 1? Because large troll looks like he's rougher. Yeah, okay. He was the one that ran up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, that one's a miss. Are you attacking with your blown end or your blade? Your next hit. Blade? Okay.
Oh my god.
One more hit, honey.
Wait, I was gonna suggest something. She could move and get into flanking with me on Troll 1.
I mean, it's too late.
But yeah, that's
She rolled 4, 3, and 2. I'm sorry, honey. That is... Well, you know what? You had an awesome crit earlier, and you've had 2 crits and smites. So, like, it wasn't going to let you just keep critting and stuff like that.
Right.
You had some awesome rolls. Yeah. You can just, like, go this way. You're not even entering his... Yeah. So you can actually do it, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20... 25, 30.
She wouldn't even necessarily need to move around to the other side of him. If she just gets to within 5 feet of him, I can do that. But that's up to you.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She can go 5, 10, 15, because she does have to be right next to him. Or like 15, 20, something like that. There you go. Is that good, honey? That will allow him to move around the other side and flank.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah? Okay, I can move you like right there, and then it can move down over here. Like right down here and still get a flank. Or Yeah, I can actually just move you like this if you want to do that, and he can move around the opposite end. If that works for you. Alright, is that your turn, honey?
Isn't it? I can test my
Yes it is. He would take an attack of opportunity.
But I can just go around the other way.
Yeah,
I got enough movement.
He can enough movement, he can go all the way around. Plus, he has like 72 AC or something like that.
What?
My
72?
movement
Okay,
is
I'm
80
I'm
right
being a
now, and I
little
can
bit
make it
sarcastic.
160 if I need
But-
to.
He's got 23 AC. He can shield to boost it to 28. He's got haste on, which is what takes him from 21 to 23. Like, he right now, with all of his shit, including with haste and with shield, he can actually tank. He can dodge more hits. He doesn't have as much health. You can check on the kiddo.
I got
Okay. All right.
already been tired.
All right. Now it's over to Ragnarok.
Alright. 5, 10,
It's the
15.
Rag's turn.
I take aim and Eldritch Blast at Troll 3.
Yay!
Hell yes. He takes the force damage.
Yay!
And he's dying?
very
Holy
high.
shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was pretty low.
Oh, can I use my bonus action now?
Oh, wait, that was on Troll 3?
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna have him run away.
Too bad.
Oh,
No, but
that makes me sad.
Yay!
can I bonus action in between two different attacks?
No, because Eldritch Blast is a cast him of instantaneous, meaning both of the blasts go off at the same time.
That's true. That was your action, basically. Like,
well, then
If it
large
was like a
attack.
fighter's extra attack, then yes. But
Alright, well then each is the different attack roll. So large troll takes 1. And then he takes force. That's max damage. I love that. And
Is that not adding your charisma bonus?
no, it doesn't. Not yet.
Oh, you don't have agonizing blast yet.
That's next level.
Oh my god, when you have agonizing blast with your stupidly high charisma bonus,
Yes.
he's like,
Because
yes, I know.
that's gonna be
Because-
1d10 plus 5,
And then also Hex.
which is another 1d6, yeah.
And then because large troll's not really long for this world, so troll 1's getting hexed because the benefit of it, I don't have to use a spell slot for that because I'm still concentrating. And I'm gonna move the rest of my movement, and that's it.
Alright, so, Sir Reginald. Where's the Reginald? Here we go. Alright, he is gonna go. I think he's just gonna use this shiny new crossbow that he's so excited about and try to kill steal. And he hits. That's 7 damage to the large troll. Oh, and he's not dead yet. Dang it. Alright. Forgot to put this in there. He's actually got a couple more healing words he could throw out. Let's see. He's going to go ahead and just throw a healing word on good Balthazar. Which actually, that's 5 healing plus an additional 4 healing. So that takes you down to 26 wounds. You're feeling a little better now. But that's all of his action economy. He's not really going to go very far. And then over to Stano.
Alright, so
Bring it
I'm gonna go this way and circle around. And I'm gonna just kind of try to maximize this, because I know the other guy doesn't have a lot of health, so my big hitting damage I want to go against this guy. So, advantage, Dagger of Humiliation on him. Roll 1. And this is a Violet Flame Blade. So, Let's roll that damage from the Violet Flame Blade. Unfortunately, the large troll isn't within 5 feet of him. Oh well. But roll that damage on Troll 1, so that fire damage on him. Ooh, 8. Then the damage from the Dagger of Humiliation. And I'm just gonna say to the troll, oh, give me just one moment, I'll be right back with you. And saunter on up here and go with my second attack, with my extra attack, with the Dagger of Humiliation against this guy.
Wow.
Yay!
God damn. Okay.
Ooh, and I got a kill with the Dagger of Humiliation.
You did. You did. Hang on. I have something for this. Dragon Queen campaign. Dagger of Humiliation Wild Magic table. Alright. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Gladly. That's an 8.
You rolled an 8. You cast Levitate on yourself, except you're upside down. You can still move yourself up and down as normal, but you're upside down. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws for the duration of the spell.
That's weird. Alright, you want to describe how this happens to me?
Yeah, as soon as you stab him and drop him, and he dies on the floor bleeding, you almost hear like a loud shout from your dagger. In fact, to you it's loud. To everyone else, they can almost hear a whisper of the dagger screaming, "Finally!" And there's almost like this burst of energy that comes out from the dagger, and all of a sudden you start float in the air and spin upside down.
Okay. I don't really know what's happening. Can I still attack? And move and stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna float.
I mean, you're just suffering the results of a daggergasm.
Okay. That's a thing. Alright, so hasted attack. Do I still have advantage?
I would say you're flanking, so yes, you're just 5 feet in the air, that's all. Upside down.
Alright, cool. Hasted attack. Awesome. And bonus action attack with the Rapier of Certain Death. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh, I might need this chart again. Oh wait, no, you didn't do the Dagger of Humiliation.
No, this is the Rapier of Certain Death. This is my offhanded attack. Okay. As I will just, in like an X-shaped fashion, just flick the blood off of my weapons.
Mm-hmm.
A sprinkler pattern across the ground. And that is the end of my turn.
By the way, like, most of the stuff on your dagger is good. There's a few things that are just kind of
wonky.
Meh. Yeah, they're just kind of wonky. And then
I like it though. Keeps it interesting.
Yeah. I really hope you don't ever roll a nat 1 though, because there is one bad thing.
Okay. Probably like sucks my life force out or something.
I'm not saying. Anyway, alright, Balthazar, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do Tasha's Mind Whip. Yeah, it's a failure.
Triple 5s.
Wow. That was almost max roll.
Now he can only choose to either do an action, a bonus action, or move.
So Troll 1 can only do that?
Yep.
Action, bonus action, move. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that troll has taken fire damage, just so you know. But it looks like it didn't make him heal, so...
No, he did not heal this time. Alright. Now he's a little bit desperate. He's going after Dahlia. 14 hits.
So does he make an action attack or bonus action attack for his third attack?
It's an action attack.
So he gets 3 action attacks.
Yeah,
He just
he
has,
has
he
multi
just has
attack.
multi-attack with 3 hits, yeah.
Okay.
That
Sure.
got partially absorbed.
Nice. Okay.
That was a
Silvery
nat
barbs.
20.
Silvery barbs.
All right. Hang on 1 second. Yes. No. Everything all right? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I thought you sucked me in. Hang on 1 minute.
Let's forget to check off my use of blade song. Hey Nick, by the way, just like you did a couple years ago, like I was just trying to get like Dragon Con plans together. Like the first night, you think like Thursday night maybe, or even like Wednesday night, you and Angelina all want to stay here, just to be close.
So the thing about that, my man, is that so my stepbrother decided he was gonna have his wedding on August 29th,
Which day of the week is that?
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So you won't be able to
So-
go to Dragon Con until after the wedding on Friday.
Yeah, basically we're gonna go up. We're gonna fly up there to PA, and literally
Oh, this
their
is in
wedding's at like.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna fly up there to PA because it's like a 13-14 hour drive. So I don't plan on driving that, especially if we're doing a burn and turn. So basically, we are literally going up there. The wedding's at like 2 o'clock. So going to there first thing in the morning, leaving that night, coming back down, and luckily we didn't pay for a hotel. Yeah, we'll be there Saturday and Sunday, and then obviously
Monday
not
too.
really there Monday. Yeah, we'll be there Monday, but I mean like Monday's like a pack up and leave day really.
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much, I'll go to like a panel or two, and go out to eat in the area, and give blood, and then go home. That's what I usually do on Monday.
Yeah.
If you guys weren't paying attention, sorry, I came back, rolled the troll's attacks. He got 1 hit on Dahlia, and then it was the alchemical homunculus' turn, and he shot acid at the troll, and got it right in his eyes, right in his freaking eyes, and the troll's face like burns off, and he drops and dies.
I like to imagine like a drop of the acid went through like the back of the eye sockets, got into his brain, and just like melted his.
Yeah, like it's like a crater there. It's now in his like face and the top part of his head from the alchemical homunculus's acid spit. Literally stole the kill. So
What a skill stealing bitch.
not only will Reggie steal a kill, but so will his pet. They're just some kill stealing bastards.
I felt good about how this combat went, though. It was challenging, but we did good. Teamwork. You know, that's what, and you know, I'm gonna swap to saying this in character. You know, we really, especially for our debut battle under the new name, our teamwork was just divine, spot on. Kudos to all of you, really.
So as you say this, it seems like the clouds part, the sun shines, and you can see a rainbow off in the distance.
It's a sign, everybody. It's a sign.
It is a sign
There's
from
good
the,
days. There's good days to come.
What is it called? The luminous one?
The luminous being.
Mm-hmm. No, you guys
This one
actually do
observes
have
for the other
luminous.
combat. Is the other combat ended?
Yes, combat is over.
But if you're gonna part
Yeah,
the
but-
clouds, luminous being, I'm gonna need you to go. Alright, let me change the music to something a little more, Are we feeling harpy, or are we feeling, like, more taverny?
I think Harpy, because we're journeying.
Alright. Celtic Quest. How's that sound?
Let me see. How long does the other spell last? Because you're still floating.
Yeah,
Does anyone have dispel magic?
I'm gonna go up to Sano and I'm gonna push him to see if he moves. Like a balloon.
He does. He does, and he will continue to float there, unable to move for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, so I volunteer to tie a leash around Sano's neck so he stays with us.
You should definitely do that.
Alright, I do that.
And I will just cross my arms in discontent as you drag the Sano balloon with you.
Right.
This one has a vague recollection that these creatures have a value in some body part. Is it a tooth? Is it fingernails? Is it the blood of these creatures?
That's fine, honey.
Is...
I need to tuck in the kids. Maybe get another thing of water. Take a pee break. Can we take a 5 or 10 minute break?
Yeah,
and then we'll figure out what we're doing with the corpses. Okay.
Yeah, and I do think you're right. I've heard something about that. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know which parts, but that is sounding familiar. Is it troll blood?
This one's intelligence. This one's intelligence doesn't allow it to recall.
When he gets back, I would like to make some kind of roll to see if we can remember that. Or if I wonder if he knows, but...
No, player knowledge, I know it's their blood. Character knowledge, my character's not especially bright. He might have some vague recollection, but no.
I might have heard something about commerce, because that I would know stuff about what has a lot of value.
Is anyone
like
here proficient in either like herbalism or alchemy? If alchemy proficiency would probably make you know that, I would think. Hey, Angelina.
Hi, Angelina.
He says hi. We're trying to figure out how we're gonna get up there, because like the ticket for one person would be $600.
Oh, Jesus.
And we got 3 people going. 4 people, including Tyler. Tyler's paying for himself, but me, Angelina, we also have Angelina's nephew, who we're now getting custody of.
Oh, like you and her specifically are getting custody of her nephew?
Yes.
How old is he?
How old is Jaden? Like 7? Yeah, 7.
Where in Pennsylvania are you flying into?
Pittsburgh, I think. Where is it at? Pennsylvania. Did they? Dover. The airport will probably be Harrisonburg.
I've never been to Pennsylvania. I've been to New York.
I have when I was a kid. It's pretty
Roads
cool.
are ass.
The roads are ass.
I've always kind of wanted to go to Philadelphia.
And eat a Philly cheesesteak, but vegan.
I was about to say, you know, I don't eat meat. A mushroom cheesesteak, which they are also pretty good.
I'll just eat the tofu one. I'm not so sure about mushrooms.
I've had it with portobello's. It's good. But granted, with that being said, you do need to like mushrooms to like that. But I do. I love mushrooms personally. So
it'd be very good with lion's mane, because you get the penetration of the sauce.
You said
and the spices. I did.
So there is one thing I've always wanted to try, and the only reason I haven't is because the caps themselves are extremely expensive. And have you ever heard of lobster mushrooms?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted. I saw there was a person that did a video where they made basically like a New England style lobster roll using lobster mushrooms, and that sounds amazing. I would love to try that.
So we can run a car.
I forget, are lobster rolls more of a Maine thing or more of a Massachusetts thing?
That sounds
Maine,
more
definitely
Massachusetts.
More Maine?
Maine.
We gotta figure out.
Maine.
Cousin's Maine lobster rolls is like the classic one, and they're out of Maine.
Oh. And something new.
You know, Maine is one of those places where I've never met anybody from that state. Like Idaho. I've never met somebody from Idaho.
Yeah.
Are those even real states? I know Idaho's real because of the potatoes, but
I can do a 2-hour drive now.
you can also swim to Canada from Maine. I do know that. From the northeastern point of Maine, you can just like swim across a river and you're in Canada. I think it's specifically you're in like Nova Scotia, if you do.
No, you can walk the Atlantic shoreline from Maine into Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sure they've got to have like some kind of like border security there, though, right? Like you can't just like literally walk in.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Right. Right. Yes, for sure. Sorry. All right.
One time when I was like probably 10 or 11, and we were up visiting family in Vermont, like pretty close to the Canada border. My uncle took me and my cousin and went up to the border and was like, "Hey guys, we really just want to have the girls be able to say that they've been into Canada. So can we go through and then turn right back around?" They were like, "Oh yeah, sure."
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead and do it. Why don't ya?
Yeah, that was Uncle Ronnie. He took me and Desi across the border, just randomly one time.
Go ahead and have a good on old time there, bud.
That's not bad at all.
Hey, honey, didn't they get dinner? He said he's hungry.
They did.
Yeah.
I saw this video of this Canadian getting chased by a bear, and it was hilarious because they had like the thickest Canadian accent. She was like, "Oh, what you doing there, bud? What you doing there, bud? No, hey!"
I like that when you were doing that, your audio got really distorted on my end. It was really
Fun too.
funny.
You made me lunch. It's a nice one.
My wife just sent me a text that was like, "Hey, Irish man, lower your voice." I'm texting her back, and I'm like, "I'm supposed to be Canadian." I'm gonna show you guys a sticker that my wife made of my cat. She's been using this. I think she caught him like mid-hiss.
Oh, that's great.
I just fact checked myself, and actually, yeah, you do actually have to cross a bridge. You can't walk just on the coastline. There's a little bridge there to get into Canada from Maine.
I really want to go to Toronto and Vancouver. I've heard Vancouver.
Toronto's a fun city. I mean, it's very spread out. It's in that way, it's a lot like Atlanta. Just sprawls on and on forever, seemingly. With a center city that's big, but not like New York City big.
Okay. You've been to Toronto?
Yeah.
What about Vancouver? Have you ever been there?
British Columbia, yeah. Not for over 10 years, but... Yeah.
Vancouver is awful traffic.
Does
Yep.
it?
Jesus.
Oh, Toronto's traffic's dog shit, honestly. Yeah, not good. Not good.
Alright. Sorry, one of the kids got out of bed because they wanted a snack. Also, Chaz,
I
Ellie
just
said-
found one of my new favorite response memes.
what's that?
I just shared it in the chat.
You're welcome, buddy.
The audacity.
Hi, buddy. Wow. I can't unsee that.
What has been seen cannot be unseen.
Yes,
Mine is
exactly.
mine is this. This is my favorite reaction.
Okay. Alright, Chaz, Ellie said that your granddaughter said she loves you.
No,
you look
sweetheart.
Alright. Give me the... Feed the fish, get the kid a snack that woke up, all that stuff.
I'm gonna
All the
grab a
fun
Dr.
stuff.
Pepper.
And I also grabbed myself a snack. Macarons.
Nice.
Is this chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
These things right here are the absolute best 0-calorie sodas. Love these things.
What's the artificial sweetener in it?
It is, let's see.
There's only two that don't give me migraines. It's so annoying. I can only have stevia or three. Stevia, erythritol, and xylitol. All the rest of them give me migraines. It's so annoying.
Yeah, but the xylitol gives you the runs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a natural laxative, so it's still healthier than a lot of the crap.
Yeah,
That's everybody.
so
That's not you.
It's a combination. This gets a bad rep because aspartame. Yes, it has aspartame in it. But did you know that the concentration of aspartame is so low that the water would kill you before the aspartame would from drinking the sodas?
No, if it wasn't for I wouldn't be as concerned about it. I just get a headache every single time. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's a combination of aspartame, phenylalanine, and sucralose.
The acylfame potassium is the worst one for me, but all of them.
I think this might actually have that too. Yeah, S is sulfame potassium. Yeah, that's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Sulfame potassium.
Yeah.
No, just a
Yeah,
lot of people
because
like Fireburger with the
diarrhea,
aspartame, but you would
bloating,
need to drink
headache,
like 300 sodas before the concentration of aspartame was enough to be problematic, and the water in it would kill you before that.
So for the
same thing with, like-
potassium, just realize if you get nausea, diarrhea, headaches, or seizures, that it might be because of that.
That's the same thing with like Ben and Jerry's ice cream. There's like trace amounts of like a chemical that can be used as a pesticide, but it's so trace you die by the sugar by the time you
Before you
ate
ever
enough.
Yeah, exactly.
What's
Yes,
that?
Chris.
Yes.
People fearmonger when it comes to like chemicals and stuff. And yeah, like
People is me.
oh really?
I try to avoid that shit.
I mean, if that's your prerogative, but again, I would die
Honestly, though,
from like hyperhydration from this before I would die from aspartame toxicity.
Some people do accumulate chemicals and they don't know it. Like I accumulate some pesticides because my body just struggles flushing them out, and it gives me just nausea issues if I like don't wash my fruit for some reason.
Oh, That's fair.
But like other than that, I tend to just eat what I want.
So you guys want to see like the stupidest things that my wife and I collect? We saw these little things, and we can't get enough of them. It's just little cats holding... This one's holding a coffee mug. This one's holding a different kind of coffee mug. This one's holding an ice cream sundae. We have other ones where they're like holding cakes. And it's just these little cats. And for some reason we can't get enough of these things, so we keep buying them. It's so
I have Funko Pops and Lego Star Wars that I put together. Well, actually, me and the kids actually put it together. Like this one, X-Wing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I bet that's
actually,
a while.
When you actually separate, and it shoots, and the cockpit opens up. Yeah.
I bet that took a while.
It did.
It did. It was like 2 or 3 days. And we got 2 others to work on. I let 2 of them just, the 2 boys were just working on it by themselves. And then they were like, oh, we messed it up. This is all backwards. And then they just stopped, dropped it, and walked away. And I'm like, oh, crap. I gotta try to figure it out.
It's impossible to pick up in the middle. If you're the one that started it, fine.
Yeah. I'm going to have to take the whole thing apart and start building it again. And then once I'm building it, then they're going to get interested and want to go build it again. So,
Yep.
Yep.
I'm bad about getting Lego sets and just not building them. That's what
Eric's
I'm bad about.
getting Lego sets and wanting to turn it into something else because he thinks he's a master builder and can build something cooler.
Fact.
He has built some cool stuff, but for the Lego ones that I've gotten, like I'm like, no, that's staying up on a shelf when that's completed. We're not like dismantling it and turning into a rocket pack or whatever.
You know, the people that have a lot of time on their hands will build like full-scale battle maps for D&D using Legos. I've seen people do that.
That would be cool.
There's no work for that, honey.
All right.
Then we have an excuse to buy him more of the minifigs that he wants.
Yeah, we will put him to work. I will be a slave master. No, you can't have dinner. You haven't finished that Lego set. I got a campaign in 3 hours. Get it done.
All right, for in-person playing, I used 10 or 15 years ago. I played with a group, and the guy who ran the games, got really into making his battle scenes, and all of his battle scenes were made out of like reused, recovered stuff, like 6-pack carriers, cigarette boxes, cigarette cartons, just like the weirdest random. Less, yes.
That's so funny. We literally haven't thought of him in forever, and then he came up in conversation with me and Mom earlier today. So funny.
Less.
All right. Well, the battle is over, and we trolled the trolls.
You did indeed. All right. Oh.
But I of course, you know, with us being a unit or whatever, and us having our name, I would ask, like, because I see clearly that, what does Friar Greenshadow even look like when he's injured? Like, he doesn't bleed, so, like, what does an injured Friar Greenshadow look like?
Over to you, Chaz.
A little stray wire or something?
Starts leaking fluid, gets some scratches in the armor.
Observations will clearly show slashes in my carapace. And this one's carapace.
But is there, like, exposed wiring, or is there, like, any, like, oil or strange fluid leaking out of you?
Entirely organic. The construct is entirely organic.
I thought there was like wires instead of blood vessels.
I thought more or less Warforged were basically like cyborgs, part organic, part mechanical.
Well, you're thinking android. Cyborgs is a human with mechanical parts.
Well,
Android
is wholly
robot.
synthetic.
Android is a robot that's made to look human, and cyborg is a human that's made to look robotic.
Which is why Dragon
I'm a
Ball
nerd,
gets it
so I know
wrong.
these things. Huh?
Which is why Dragon Ball gets it wrong.
the androids were actually robots. Oh no, they actually had used a human first, and
17
then
and 18, their names were Lapis and Lazuli, and they were just regular humans.
Isn't
Yeah.
that semi-precious stone? Lapis lazuli? That's funny.
yeah, Lapis.
Lapis, yeah. I never heard anybody say it. I've just seen it written.
Yep. The claw and bite damage is very clear on my body.
So you said you're organic, so does that mean that you bleed?
Nope. As I read the idea is that they are organic and
Because I always kind of thought they were like synthetic life forms,
almost like
like
wood,
organic.
almost like a plant, but WD-40 motor oil. So yeah, I took a bunch of notes on it because I really, this is the first Warforged I ever played, so I was maybe a little too into it.
I just kind of thought they were like synthetic life forms with mechanical components.
They are
biologics as well. Anyway, yeah, I was just.
Yeah, they are still constructed. They're still constructed from wood or metal, and that's why they have some vulnerabilities to damage to things that affect wood and metal.
Yeah.
It's funny that apparently the mending cantrip can be used to repair parts of a Warforged, but it doesn't heal hit points.
Alright.
In the same way that mending can be used to repair armor. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
So he believes WD-40?
Well, you got some weapons need
I
to
would
be
think it
oiled
would
up?
just probably be like some kind of synthetic, like nutrient fluid, kind of like.
Yeah. Something like that. We can use our imagination. Alright. So, we gotta go back to round one. Let's see, what are you guys doing after that fight?
Probably just taking a rest.
This one is trying to recall the value of the bodies of
Yes,
these creatures.
we know that there's something about trolls that's valuable. Us as players know what it is, but our characters might not. With that being said, I would probably think if it's any kind of weird creature or like that, to gather some blood. That seems like pretty common sense to me.
Because its blood is regenerative?
Yeah. I know I wouldn't necessarily know that the blood would have alchemical value, but I mean, it seems like kind of common sense, right? Like,
Well, that seems like something that y'all would roll for.
I think I would have some knowledge given how much I invest in goods and services.
is anybody in this group proficient with alchemist supplies? Because I would think an alchemist would probably know, maybe?
Let's see, I believe Sir Reginald has,
Well, as an alchemist, he would be.
yeah.
Can
Yep,
I
he's
make
an
this
alchemist.
Arcana by any chance?
What's that?
Would this be an Arcana check by any chance, or what?
I
would
was
this be?
thinking more along the lines of like a survival check.
Ah,
Yeah. I was gonna have, reach out and make a survival check to see if he would know how to harvest it. And then maybe he would get
or
some
maybe
help.
a
from-
medicine.
Yeah, maybe a medicine check too.
Oh,
Survival, I'd be better on medicine, I think, than. Now I'm the same
I'll
actually,
have to
medicine
pick
or
one of those.
survival.
Yeah, I'm not great in either
Like,
one.
technically, medicine would be to stabilize
Either
the
one.
dying companion or diagnose an illness, but I'll let it get used to that. All right.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Hey!
All right, so Sano,
So anyway,
tell him what you remember.
I've heard that the blood of a troll, when used in an alchemical function, can have some degree of restorative properties.
So, as you guys say this, you see Sir Reginald walk on up with his little kit to one of the corpses, pull out some needles and instruments and whatnot, and just start going to work. Let's
Very
see.
A real quick paragraph. Real quick paragraph. Warforged were built to fight in the last war. The first Warforged were mindless automatons, but House Cannith devoted vast resources to improving these steel soldiers. An unexpected breakthrough produced fully sentient soldiers, blending organic and inorganic materials. Warforged are made from wood and metal, but they can feel pain and emotion. Built as weapons, they must now find a purpose beyond the war. A Warforged can be a steadfast ally, a cold-hearted killing machine, or a visionary in search of a purpose and meaning.
So they're a mixture of organic and non-organic components. So there is a degree to a certain point where Warforged are flesh and blood, to a certain extent.
Well, the wood is, as I understand, is like living wood, like
So
vines.
that's the organic part, the wood.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I read to understand. Now
So you bleed sap like a tree.
I'm so sappy.
We could use you to make. We could use you to make pancakes.
Yeah, we could.
And another.
Here, take a little of my syrup.
Alright, how do I add an item to inventory? I thought there used to be a spot for. Oh wait, that's why it's spot. That's why. Oh, I still can't. How do I just add an item to someone's inventory and like? Oh no, I gotta hit. There it is. Plus
Drag
okay.
the little dragon icon to it.
No, I got it.
The little green plus up at equipment is add item, because I made the mistake of making up something and then having to get rid of it.
Alright. There it is. I've added it to your inventory. It's at the very top.
To whose inventory?
Fire Green Shadows.
Oh,
Percival went through, drained him of what he could, and hands it right over to Green Shadow.
Yes. This one may find a purpose. All these ones should know that this one has these products.
I mean, I do know that, just because I know this, player knowledge, that troll blood can be an ingredient used to make healing potions.
Is this your character saying this?
Well, probably. Well,
Nice,
yeah, actually, I would
player.
say this because I rolled high, so I would know this. Yes, troll blood can be used to make healing potions.
Yes.
It does take some other ingredients which we do not have, and do I know the other ingredients? It's usually just like restorative herbs, but I don't know if I would know that or not.
So Reginald will speak up and say, if you are an alchemist, a trained alchemist, raise your hand. And he raises his hand. Yes,
I
we
do
can
not raise my
certainly
hand.
we can certainly make potions with these. I assume that Green Shadow wanted to make poison. I don't know anything about poison. Don't know much about poison. But I can make potions. Healing potions, etc.
Very well, of course. Sorry, did not mean to rain on your parade.
He tips his hat to you. You get a tip of the hat.
I read, as much as it might seem like I don't.
Oh, of course, you seem very intelligent. I mean, you're a wizard, of course.
As in, I read more than just spell books.
Sometimes I question that, Sano, but yet again, here we are. You seem to get past a fireball. Are you sure you are a true wizard?
I have casted one fireball. You have seen it. I have casted one fireball.
Have I?
The measure of a man is not how many fireballs he can cast.
But the swiftness of his blade. God, I really am the least wizardly wizard.
Indeed. Alright, so are you guys taking a long rest?
Well, these ones must keep up with the wagon train.
I would say short for now.
Alright, so short rest.
Yeah, and I'll use my arcane recovery.
Alright.
You guys have been short rested, so you want to use some of your health die? You can do so.
Yes,
Sure.
please.
You can use half of yours, honey. So you have 6. You can use 3 of them. You can use up to half your max. And don't forget too that you also have that ability. Called Healing Hands. You can touch a creature and roll a number of d4s equal to your proficiency bonus, and heal them by that. Your proficiency bonus is 3? 3. So 3 d4s of extra healing.
Oh.
Plus you have your lay on
I
hands.
Then I didn't need to use my last hit dice there.
Don't forget Song of Rest.
Yes,
Song of Rest.
Song of Rest.
Yeah, then I didn't need to use my last hit dice. I wish there was a way to give it back to myself.
What's your Song of Rest up to now?
It's a D6, which matches what Sano has.
Alright, did you want to just roll it and make it all at it? Or everybody rolls their own?
I think he already did roll it.
Typically,
the person that like the feature originates from is the one that rolls. So like.
Alright, everyone gets an extra 3 of healing. I think I'm going to take yours down, wounds down to 45. Did you want to use some of your health die?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll it for you? Okay, it's on the main page. It's at the very bottom, next to HD.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Would Dahlia like a restful song?
She did a bit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not better now.
Maybe one.
Are you gonna use hit dice, Nick?
Yeah, I'm rolling some.
This one's
I don't
so
know why I'm
selfish.
doing this, because you guys don't have more for like, this is one of the on-the-road things where you can continue traveling. Nothing else is going to happen until you get a long rest.
Oh, well that's fair. Okay.
So, I was like, okay.
This one is curious about
There we
injury.
go.
This one is curious about injuries to the party who fought the other group of trolls.
I mean, they can also rest.
Any casualties?
Let me look. No casualties.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
All right. All right. So that was near the beginning
last time-
of your.
Last time you rolled, we had this attack, which was on the first day, and then somehow you actually rolled the 7th day was also an attack, but
Yes,
took us
but I
back to
forgot
the first attack.
day was going to be an attack because I'm supposed to add, what is it, 2 to it or something like that? Yeah, I'm supposed to add 2 to the roll, and I didn't. So that's why the first one was an attack.
Okay.
Yeah. And then... yes, there is supposed to be another attack, which, if you guys don't mind, I will just go ahead and use the same map. You can ignore the blood... I don't know if there's a way to clear the map. Wait, I think I can do that, actually. Eraser mode. Nope, I can't clear that. No, I guess not. Eraser mode doesn't really do anything. Alright. Once again, if you guys can just position yourselves on the same map.
If
below,
I can make a
like-
request for something, is there any way you could drag our token from the combat tracker? Because like if it's not from the combat tracker, it won't like link everything right. Like
You guys are still on the same map. This is just on the road map. Like, they don't provide a map for it.
I
just
know
using
that.
this one.
But, like, for example, if I click my character sheet and open token-linked map, it still takes me to the alley behind the bar.
Oh, I mean, I can share the Forest Road one, because that's the one you're on right now.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, that my token on there, as well as literally the only people whose tokens are linked to their actual, like, character in the combat tracker are Dahlia and Percival right now. Yeah.
There's like a duplicate of you. So now there's 2 of you.
I got rid of the other one.
Okay.
Oh.
Shit. Never mind. I just found a way to delete all.
Except for me.
No, I did. I just brought you back that quick.
Oh. That's special.
Ragnavalder is back!
And then just delete the one that doesn't have the green, like, lining around it.
Oh, that should have been deleted as well.
Oh.
God damn it. Oh. Okay, nobody click anything. Nobody click anything. Somebody somehow duplicated their token, and then I accidentally deleted all of them again.
Ragnavalder is gone!
Okay.
There we go. Cool.
Alright, so yeah, below that line, anywhere you guys can position yourselves.
Well, as usual, I want to be the second closest to the fray. But you might pull a fast one and say they come from the other way, like you did last time.
Yep, sometimes I like to sneak in from behind.
Dahlia has my vigilant blessing. Dahlia has my vigilant blessing.
I will withhold my comments on what you said.
I made my comments.
That means she has advantage on her initiative.
Did I ever give anyone Silvery Barb's advantage?
If everyone's going right, I'll go left then, damn it.
I'm trying to put myself, like, center. Is Dahlia and Balthazar, are you guys gonna move yourselves? I'm trying to put myself, like, in the middle. I want to be, like, surrounded by you guys, so that way I can get anywhere I need to go.
I like how Brown's gonna be.
I'm probably fine where I'm at, really.
Alright, I'll put myself here. There we go. That's what I'm doing.
This one is hiding.
Do we need to roll initiative again? Yeah.
I mean, you guys are able to go several days without combat, but then, yes, you do end up getting into another fight. Yeah, because...
Oh my god, I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll my initiative.
Jesus.
Yeah, we'll come back. You guys actually have had, like...
Alright, that's a little better.
Like 4 or 5 long rests in between that fight and this fight. You're completely rested.
Dahlia, you did hear the have advantage on your initiative, right?
Yes, I did. That's my first.
It'd be really sad if she rolled 2 1s.
My luck has been unlike in the today, so I'll probably roll like a 19 and a 1.
That happened to Angelina. She had advantage and rolled 2 1s.
Oh,
That's horrible.
Angelina plays in your other D&D game?
She does play in the Sunday. Yes, she plays in the Sunday one.
What class is she?
She's a barbarian.
Okay.
Tyler, my brother, he's joining in playing too. He's gonna be a paladin.
Nice.
Oath of the Death paladin, actually.
You mean Oathbreaker?
Is that the one that does necrotic damage?
Yes.
Oh.
But there's a couple other like evil paladins. There's the Oath of Deception and the Oath of Tyranny as well, or a couple other.
I think this is a homebrew one that I found that I think he's gonna give.
The roll, honey.
Try.
Your initiative.
I'll go look to see if they're the same or what abilities you get differently. That's a 20.
Holy shit.
More fine. Not bad.
Alright, that'll work.
Good enough. Alright, so as you draw closer to your destination after leaving Waterdeep, you get closer to the what's called the Mere of Dead Men. You get more into the swampy area, the darker, nastier area, and as you do, you start to hear some screams from some of the other travelers, and then you see a bunch of disgusting giant frogs, unless you think frogs are cute, which I do, start coming out of the woodwork and coming out of the forest.
A frog hemoth?
Yes,
That
I didn't make that up.
that doesn't even sound real. Like. Okay.
Oh, it's real and it's beautiful.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God, they're on
there
both sides of the road.
So many of them going before us.
Jesus.
I hate the first round of combat. As a Blade Singer, I hate the first round of combat. I'm just praying for high initiative every time I go.
I am praying that the frog behemoth eats your ass.
It's like,
That's
you know, Goku, if he fought Frieza again, and Frieza's in like his golden form, he's gonna go Super Saiyan right off the bat, right? Like he's activated Super Saiyan Blue immediately. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Well, Goku slept on the wrong
Actually,
side of the bed.
I did technically say you guys heard screams.
Could I just
So you
bonus
can
action
prepare-
Blade Sing?
You guys could prepare something.
I just want my
okay.
Blade Song active. That's it. If I could just have that.
Like, not a lot of attacks, but you wouldn't be able to use movement or anything.
I preemptively cast Mirror Image.
Can I only do a action or bonus action? Or can I do both?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, you would have something prepared.
So action
Either action
or
or bonus
bonus action, not action
Whatever-
and bonus action.
Because you can, as a prepared spell or as a prepared action, you can do bonus actions too? Or no?
Well, I'm throwing down Zephyr Strike then.
Like, can you use bonus action as a prepared action?
I mean, it depends. By rules as written, no, but I typically say yes because if you think about it, most of the time, using anything that's a bonus action as your action is going to be suboptimal.
Yeah, I mean, I'll allow that because it is something that usually takes less time than
Wait.
action.
If this is, so are these actions happening, would happen before or after initiative roll, theoretically?
He's
What do you
saying
mean?
basically it's just your one little thing you get to do before the fight starts.
Yeah, it can be pop a potion, activate a spell like Mirror Image, or, even ready an attack, like throw a spear as soon as you see an enemy. Like, you get to ready an action before the combat starts.
If
Because I would say they were screaming.
if I can have Blade Song active, I'm happy. I
Yep,
am
that's
so
fine.
vulnerable until I get that up.
Prepared action.
Alright, I got Mirror Image up. Hey, nothing is happening.
Zephyr Strike is up.
But not throw it or have it.
No, you'll be able to throw it. Like, basically, you have the spear ready, and if you see an enemy, you would immediately throw it, and then they pop out.
I want to flavor this a little bit. You guys know Britney Spears' "Hit Me Baby One More Time," that video where she's like dancing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You see like 4 Ragnavalders just ready to fight.
Yeah.
In like that diamond formation you'd see in the music video.
I'm sorry, what type of dance is this?
I guess it would be like slow funk.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to demonstrate.
I mean, personally, if I was to do it, I would have all my mirror images doing the Napoleon Dynamite, just the...
Have like 4 of them just doing the robot.
Jesus.
Green Shadow.
Just go
All
straight up into the...
Alright, honey, did you want to make your attack throw?
Yeah.
Go ahead. If you were preparing an attack, you can go ahead and throw that. Whatever you would prepare before a fight kicks off.
I heard screaming. I would probably go ahead and prepare the javelin. The javelin.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack, honey. That's fine.
The big one.
Mm-hmm. Get it, baby, one more time. Javelins have 30-foot range or 120 at disadvantage. So you could probably hit the big boy.
Which won't really do anything good with the javelin.
No, I would say that.
I gotta find some good music here. Something that's swampy or froggy. Just I'm feeling.
You're feeling froggy?
Yeah.
Then leap. Roll damage.
Ooh, I got it. I got a good one.
Okay.
Max roll. 11 damage. Already wounded, poor guy. Like, he literally just comes out of the forest. I mean, you don't even know for real if he's, like, an aggressor. I mean, yeah, not screw around. Alright, so has everybody done everything they were going to do to start off?
I mean, you get an action or a bonus, right? I used my bonus, so...
Sure. Green Shadow, it's over to you. You got this.
Okay.
You were the tip of the spear.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Oh, that frog hemoth is a huge creature. Not large, huge.
Oh, he's a big boy.
This is a frog the size of an adult dragon. Just for scale reference.
There's a reason that I said he's going to eat your ass.
Alright, so there's moving 15 to this giant frog. And let's see what we can do to a giant frog. It's on an 11.
I feel like this music is oddly appropriate.
Realize this isn't just like a giant ass frog. It's a disgusting beast too. It has tentacles.
It has tentacles?
It has
I'm gonna look up a
tentacles.
picture of this thing.
Don't look up the. I can link you a picture.
Like a full-size picture? Yeah, do that.
Dread Ambusher gives him another 8d8 for another 5.
How many hit points does this thing have approximately?
Well, you can't tell us that.
I'm definitely not telling you that.
Does it take double damage from cold?
Offhand bonus action to this giant frog.
Monsters. No, that's not the one. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, yeah. Take a look at this bad boy.
That would script edit the one giant frog.
Dying?
Yeah.
From a single hit?
No, I hit him 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hit him 3 times. I hit him. I hit him twice, and then he took the extra D8 of damage from Dread Ambusher.
The regular giant frogs are not terribly tough, and I didn't buff them.
They're a distraction from the main event.
I got a total of 45. I've moved 15, so 20, 25, 30, 35.
That is the perfect
45.
music for this fight, FYI.
I know, right?
You did good. You did good.
Attack, bonus action, move, turn complete.
Alchemical Homunculus. He's probably nobody's injured, so he's actually just going to take a pot shot at this guy. He's just going to spit at his ass. That's his turn.
Did you share a picture of what a Froghemoth looks like?
I just did. It's in the Discord.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh. Ew.
Oh, yeah.
This thing walks on its hind legs?
Yeah. Apparently.
This is a thing of nightmares!
It is nightmare fuel. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
It'll go down quick.
The thing with all the tentacles, honey, is the Froghemoth.
What kind of eldritch abomination is this thing?
Frog boulder?
Yeah, or something.
Let's see. I'll be Melfest.
Is this thing a...
Where is he?
Why am I forgetting that creature type? An aberration? Is this thing an aberration, I wonder? Or is it a monstrosity? Only time will tell. Or maybe even then it won't.
I think right now he's just going to take a crossbow shot at him. And he missed that, dang it.
I like this thing. Expect a Froghemoth whenever you guys start Campaign 3. This thing's cool. Like,
I do a lot of looking up monsters.
This one's dead.
What one's dead?
The giant frog 1 is... I killed it.
Let me look.
Dying, yes. That is dying.
I don't even see
after my offhand attack.
Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. Giant Frog 1 has 0. Yeah, he's toast.
Nope. It's glitched.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't even realize he was already gone. All right. All right. So besides moving 30 feet, they can also make a jump of up to 20 feet. So this one is going to take a nice little leap and jump over to the wizard. Not terribly strong. Oh, wait. Oh, that's only small creatures. Never mind. That is a hit. Nobody say anything. There's the damage. 4 damage. Literally only gets 1 attack. Oh wait, melee weapon attack, the bite, hit, piercing damage, and the target is grappled. Okay, you're actually grappled and restrained, by the way. You'd have to basically try to escape. You can, attempt to escape his grasp, but when he's bitten, he's actually bitten a hold of you. So. All right.
Is he like wrapped in his tongue or something?
Yeah. Oh. Wow. Man. Racy up in here. Alright. Here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for. Say hi to the frog.
Nobody's favorite game.
What's that?
I said this is nobody's favorite game, the Froghemoth. I'm actually low-key, actually not even low-key, a little scared of this thing.
I can't imagine why you would be scared. Can't imagine. See, 20 feet.
I'm not scared unless I hear the words bonus action fireball. Then I'd be scared.
All right. Hey, Gavin, you're really good with strength saving throws, right? All right.
Yeah.
He whips his tongue out and wraps it around you.
So this isn't even an attack roll?
No, it is a strength saving throw.
Are you sure
He's
it doesn't
using
say
his
something like you have to hit me first or something?
The Froghemoth targets one medium or smaller creature that it can see within 20 feet of it. The target must make a DC 18 strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target is pulled into an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the Froghemoth, and the Froghemoth can make a bite attack against it as a bonus action.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm pulled up to him?
Yep.
Am I
Right
grappled
there.
right now, or no?
It does not say that you're grappled. So if it doesn't say that you're grappled, I'm going to say that you are not grappled.
So it kind of just sticks onto me and pulls me forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he pulls you in with his tongue, but you can walk away.
Okay.
Now the thing is, he is going to make a bite attack against you.
Yep, I'm aware.
And that missed. You're very lucky it missed, too.
I know I am.
If it didn't miss, you would be
In his
inside of
stomach.
him. Yes.
When you put it that way.
And then he's also going to lash out. And he's going to miss. With a +10, he's freaking missing. And with a +10, he's still missing. Wow. What an awesome boss. You guys are probably going to fry his ass before this turn is over. Okie dokie. It's fine. I'm not mad about crap rolls. It's fine if you guys wipe these guys. Okay, Amelia, it's your turn.
Would have been made it with advantage? Because I'm...
Yeah, it would have had advantage on the attack.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can probably just re-roll that one. You are correct. Hold on.
Play your honesty and you're going to punish him for it. See if I'm ever honest.
And if you're honest, that's on you if you get down.
I roll.
I do think it's good etiquette as a player to always be honest, even to your death.
I agree. I agree 100%.
That hits a mirror image of me.
Oh, it does? Alright, well that's fine. Well, let me take the damage off of you. What was it, 3 damage?
And I'm not grappled.
Nope. No damage, and you are not grappled. And it's actually over to Malvin. Oh, you're like, fuck that Froghemoth.
I'm like, it's fine, I got it. Don't worry.
Please say something to him when you go down, like, you got this, I believe in you.
Oh, who the hell is up there? Oh.
Gavin's like right next to the Froghemoth, hanging in fucking. I mean, you're totally allowed to do it.
I'm like, it's fine, don't worry about me, I got it.
I mean, he is a tough, tanky dude with a grand total of 44 health. I'm sure he'll be fine.
The Froghemoth?
Me.
No, Gavin.
Dano.
No, you can still flank him. That's fine. Like nobody's in dire straits right now.
Really,
Just do what you're gonna do. Please
should-
get me out of grapple.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
As
You can
Balthazar
fucking
says,
Balthazar.
get this slimy little shit off of me.
See, you guys mess me up when you're all back and forth like this.
Just let her do what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm slower.
Please kill this fucking frog.
Okay.
Decimate him.
Ooh, does she have advantage though?
Yes.
No, I have my working now.
I want you to try them inside out.
Wow, it's getting racy up in here.
So I have to.
We ain't got it yet. I was gonna say something even worse.
You were gonna say something even worse?
What
Yes.
in the tentacle is this?
This fucking shit off me. With this music playing in the background, it's too good.
I'm about to say we might need a music change.
I think
No, I think
it's perfect.
It reminds me of Final Fantasy, like fighting an ochre, or whatever it was called.
No, those that's mine.
Sano, if this song runs out, you should do Battle at the Big Bridge.
I just have it on loop right now, so.
Beautiful.
Let's see if we can do it.
I mean, this music is literally called Swamp Battle.
It's too good.
There it goes. Yeah, you just gotta do it a little bit.
Yay!
What was that, 25 to hit? Yeah, that definitely hits. Yeah, you can do a lot more with the mouse than that little rolling touchpad thingy.
No, I just the balls are moving and it probably fix that problem.
Yeah. Not a bad roll.
I don't know.
You gotta use the blunt end or your bladed?
I've been really bad luck with my
She's only attacked once, hasn't she?
Yeah, well, makes sense. You slash and then hit him with the blunt end and then slash again. It was a 7, but you still hit. Yeah, because they're not very tanky. These are just big fat frogs. Yeah, I'll roll the d4 right there. That was a 1, but it's adding your 6 bonus to it. Right? Yeah, you get a d6 bonus, so that's an extra 6 on Giant Frog number 6. 6 on 6, and yeah, that you crush him with the blunt end of one. Yeah. Nope, not unless you have enough movement to get over to someone else.
She could maybe draw a javelin.
Yeah, you could maybe draw a javelin. How much movement did you use? 20?
That's
So you
1,
only need to
2,
be 10
3,
feet away. You
4.
could only move 5 feet down and you could hit Giant Frog number 3.
It's true. Gotta love that reach.
Yeah, you have 10 feet of reach, honey. Hits. Roll the beautiful damage. Oh. That's fine. Moving over. That's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Sano.
Alright, so we're going in with the action for haste. So I'm going to activate haste, sack a 3rd level slot. My AC goes up to 23. And I'm going to use my hasted action, and let's see here. I'm going to circle around this guy. And I'm going to go up to this corner here. Just better positioning, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, hasted action, Dagger of Humiliation. Let's go. Let's hope for the best here.
Humiliation.
Alright, cool. So, let's roll the damage on there. Bonus action, Rapier of Certain Death. Awesome. Roll the damage on that. Alright, good deal. And, yeah, so I am hasted, and, it was action, hasted action, bonus action. All good.
Alright. The Giant Frog is going to, let's see. He's going to do a little leap onto Balthazar. Okay, the other one's going to attack Reggie. That's missed anyway. So, Ragnvalder, it's your turn. You are being gangbanged by some giant frogs right now. What are you going to do?
Oh, God.
Good lord. If there isn't a time for this spell, I don't know what is. So I'm going to Misty Step because another frog's about to be right inside my ass if I don't. Oh, it's a 30 feet. So I'll go 30 feet straight up here. If I can move my character, that'd be nice. Thank you. So I poof over there. That was my bonus action, and that was the spell.
3 eyes. And little super
Main
pop.
action.
Yeah.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the assholes who just attacked me.
I know.
This one will be on Giant Frog 7.
Ooh.
That's a nat 20, but because
I don't like that.
cantrips can't crit, so...
Yeah, they can.
They can?
Mm-hmm. Cantrips can do critical damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
they can! That's
Yeah.
crit!
As soon as you said that, I'm like, wait, what? No, do that
Oh,
damage. Do that crit damage,
That's
bro.
fantastic!
Anything with an attack roll can do critical damage.
Oh,
Boom.
that's awesome!
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's only shit like saving throws. Like if it's a
That's
Yeah,
Eldritch
I'm
Blast.
taking out that rule in the next campaign, by the way, about critical damage on Nat 1 saving throws.
Yeah, it honestly makes spellcasters so overpowered.
And most of my movements...
I thought we were making weak. What do you mean power?
That's not my movement.
No, I'm talking about allowing Nat 1s to crit on a saving throw is kind of overpowered.
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like it's balanced.
That'll put me in range
Crit,
to
at
help
least the enemy can critically fail.
Seno if anything bad happens, which it probably will. And that ends my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move.
Where did he go? Oh, he's
Five.
all the way up there.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that noise.
10, 15. Your frog can make an opportunity
Yep,
attack.
frog
if
number
they'd like.
8. And he would absolutely do that. And he misses. So
Sweet.
you're good.
I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna use as for my action Hypnotic Gaze. So, did we ever get a ruling to see if my grimoire actually increased that or no?
I don't think it does. I think that's what
Okay,
we figured
alright,
out.
that's fine. That's fine.
Aww.
Okay, that's
Silvery barbs. Wait,
I don't think
Yeah,
that
I
works.
think
Isn't it
that's...
attack?
Yeah.
Can silvery barbs... Can it be used that way?
I don't think so.
Let me see.
Yeah, it can.
yeah, I can. Oh, we've done this before.
When a
I
creature you
remember.
can see within succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Saving throw. Yeah, it can be.
Yeah,
Alright, so
Okay.
I'll just roll it on it again.
Aww.
Yeah, it rolled pretty good.
That was a valiant effort.
Wow. That's
I
crazy.
can't throw that advantage on Dahlia, but I can throw it on Sano because he's close enough.
And then I am going to Misty Step. All the way over here. Hold on 1 second. Let me do the math here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There you go. That'll be the end of my turn. Frog 3's turn.
Frog 3, okay. He's feeling froggy, and he just comes over to Dahlia and takes a whack at her. And that's a hit, because he rolled a 21.
Well, damn.
I
What's
believe
her
that
AC,
means you're
19?
grappled now, honey.
Is she grappled?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
grappled.
Got a
You're getting
slimy
tongue,
frog tongue wrapped
Mhm.
around you.
Good thing she's got armor on. Alright, this one's gonna just come right over to Reggie. Take a whack at him. That's a 22. That friggin' hits. He is also now grappled. Oh, I forgot I need to put the grapple effect on. So effect, grappled, effect, grappled. And then that's over to Giant Frog number 3.
This combat's making me very uncomfortable.
You can imagine why. Let's see, he's going to leap 20 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's going to come up here and attack Ragnarvalder.
Good luck hitting me.
It's a 7 anyway. But you still have to roll to see if it was swinging at your thing, right?
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
I mean,
it would be enough either way.
AC, it's not high enough to hit.
Yeah. Alright,
They would have hit me.
Go for it. You there, Chaz? Sir Chazington? Butcher.
Chazalicious.
Alright, I admit I muted myself on my headset, not on program, so I was confused for a minute. It happens easily.
Oh, you can choose to have it hit a mirror image.
No, it has to be decided by a roll.
Yeah, a roll.
No, like. Well, no, it says if you have 3 duplicates, to change the attacks to the duplicate. So does that mean you decide, or does it just automatically do it if you roll higher?
They have to roll. So like it's a mathematical thing.
No, but what he's saying is if he rolls high, like say he rolls a 19, and it would hit a mirror image. If he wanted to take that attack instead of it destroying a mirror image, could he decide that?
I don't think so.
No, I wouldn't say so either.
Okay.
Like it basically, when the enemy comes up, what you're rolling is which one he just happens to swing at. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like probability, is he swinging at you or is he swinging at it? It's not like you can swap yourself out with the decoy. It's either he went after the decoy or didn't. Uh-oh, Chaz, what are you up to? You naughty boy.
Well, I've sheathed my offhand sword. And then I am.
Ooh. Well, nice. Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Inflict Wounds is a good spell. It
is.
has great scaling, honestly.
So I'm gonna
throw or just an attack roll?
What's that?
Saving throw or attack roll?
It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll.
It's a melee spell attack.
And I level it up to second level. Because I can do that.
Shit.
Yeah, 40-10, it's hard.
So I've moved 20 of my 35, so 1, 2. That's 1, 2. What the fuck? Move, you son of a bitch. 1, 2, 3.
It's fine, I got it.
I know. But
all right,
my AC goes down when I do that because I put a weapon away. So you know, I mean, somebody's got to get attacked. I just decided for the monster that it's going to be you.
Okay.
So,
don't worry about me. I'll be
fine. You can't take opportunity attacks, can you?
What's that?
Well, I can't take an opportunity attack, can I, against you?
Well, you already used your opportunity attack, but no, you can't anyway because
on him.
You used your opportunity attack on Ragnarvalder, I think.
No,
not this turn. I'm sorry, that was last. All right, and then I'm hiding quite effectively, might I add.
So he would be able to take an opportunity attack unless you have Zephyr
Strike.
No,
Zephyr.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, gotcha. I thought you mentioned doing Zephyr Strike. All right, is that true?
Negates his ability to do.
All right, Alchemical Homunculus. Again, he's over here fighting this guy. So I think what they're going to do is he's going to go attack that giant frog, and he gets a nat 1. That's pretty much his turn. Sir Reginald is also going to take a swing at him. or actually, he's a crossbow expert, so he can just go ahead and hit him in melee range, and that is definitely a hit. Take that, you wee beastie. Alright. That's Reginald's turn, because he really hasn't taken much damage. That's over to Giant Frog, who's going to come over here and jump on Dahlia. Did I hear a grumble in the background? He missed. You're fine. Alright, now shit gets real.
Yep, it does. He's
He
gonna
pretty
try
much
to eat
just
me.
stomps right over top of you, Gavin, as he moves over here.
Oh.
And then as he... Huh?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. As he goes by, he...
His ball sack drags across your forehead.
Yeah. Might as well. If this fight can make me any more uncomfortable.
If he's gonna attack me, I'm gonna use Insightful Greed.
First he's going to take a bite out of Sano, because he didn't get to bite him last time.
And a miss.
Wow.
Yes.
Alright,
You
then
need
he's
to roll
gonna
11 higher.
He's going to take a tentacle attack against Balthazar.
No, he's not. I said he's gonna use Insightful Greed.
What does that mean?
That means I roll a save on him for him to hit somebody else.
Okay, we'll go ahead and roll the save.
It's basically this effect is very similar to almost like a sanctuary spell,
almost.
where they have to pick a different target if they fail, which is gonna be me.
Failure, baby. Let's go.
So he's
Alright, so
gonna.
that's 23 on Gavin.
Well, you're not gonna have to roll again.
So does it say you have to roll again, or does it just change your
It
target?
just changes the target of the attack. So I would have had to, because I chose to use it at the beginning of my turn. So
yeah, I
you
just
would've
didn't know.
rolled-
I didn't know what that meant. I thought that was like something where
Yeah,
after I roll it, that he's going to use a protection.
if-
thing.
No.
That's the
It's at the
case.
beginning. It has to be at the before you even attack me. I have to say I'm going to use it.
Yeah, before
Yeah,
So
the
that's why I
attack
need
the
to
is made.
23
know.
roll was on Gavin, basically.
Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
shield
wanted
it.
it to be on you, but it swung around and hit him instead.
Then I'm
So
gonna
what are you
shield it.
using? All right. So a 23 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Okay. All right, and his last to hit is going to be on Ragnarvalder.
Good luck.
20 would hit. So which do I hit?
You hit. That is a mirror image.
All right. Wow, that mirror image is pretty freaking strong. He had a couple of bad rolls early on, and then that crap happens. All right, Giant Frog is going to leap over and flank Mr. Gavman,
Do it.
and now attack with advantage, grappling him. And missed. That's his turn, and it's over to Dahlia, who is also flanked and grappled.
They.
Now realize that with the grappling, what does it say?
You don't actually have any penalties for being grappled. The penalties come with being restrained.
It says you can escape with a difficulty check.
However,
kill 'em.
with that being said, I will. Can I take a second to say something? If you're a strength-based character, you should never try to escape to break a grapple. It is a suboptimal choice. The reason why is because a grapple automatically breaks if there is more than a 5-foot distance between you and the person grappling you.
Well, it does.
So, what
he
you should-
he told. Sorry,
What?
he told me I was grappled and restrained. So she is also restrained as well.
Oh, well, what you should do, instead of trying to break a grapple,
Oh, no.
you should shove the person grappling you. Because if you can manage to shove them 5 feet away from you, the grapple breaks automatically because of distance.
Yeah, it just
And-
says grapple creature speed becomes 0. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. It also ends if the grapple creature, if the effect removes the grapple creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell. So yes, that is correct.
So the reason why it's better if you're a strength-based character is because you are giving up an attack to break out instead of your whole action.
You got that?
Using an attack to break out instead of an action.
Yeah, using one of your 2 attacks.
To just shove
Your
instead
whole
of
action.
using your whole action to break out.
Using your action to try to break free, you can use your high strength, jump them away, and then, yeah. Exactly. Do that to either one of them.
Is she being grappled by both?
No, just the bottom one.
Okay. And it also has the added benefit of getting them out of your range, so you can then normally flee, too. It's just a better choice to shove.
What is the strength check against?
Athletics. It's a conflicting athletics checks. Or if their dexterity's higher, well, yeah, it'd be conflicting athletics checks.
Well, they don't have athletics or anything, so
Then
just
it would be a strength check, yeah. Her athletics versus their strength.
Alright, so the frog rolls a 5. No, a 6. Honey, all you gotta do is beat a 6. Just roll a strength check, honey.
The bonus should be the 6.
If you're wondering,
they would have a 5, unless they're, because that adds their proficiency. They wouldn't add their proficiency on athletics check.
Do I even need to roll?
I mean, technically, no.
In what?
Well, I mean, I will roll it for you because, yeah, it's a 12. Yeah, you didn't actually have to roll because, yeah, you have a +8 for it. So that shoves him back 5 feet. You're no longer grappled. I can remove that effect from you.
And now I should be able to take a swing at him.
Yes, either one of them.
I want to get this one that's like lower health range.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's a net 20. Oh.
That's the waste of a nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage, honey.
You threw this bastard, and then stabbed him in the throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that so far exceeds his hit points that you literally just sliced him in half, and then your blade almost gets stuck in the ground because you swung so hard.
I still get my bonus action. I give a little tap on tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. That also hits. Well, that's 4 plus. If that was on numero what? Cinco, you said 5?
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so I get 8. He gets hit for 8.
Yeah, 8 damage on him. Yep, done. Yep, and then it's over to Sano.
Alright, so... Yeah, I'm not taking any chances with this one. I haven't doubled up on protection in a while, but I think I'm going to do that this time. So for my action, I'm going to burn a 2nd level slot and go Mirror Image. So now I got the Mirror Image Haste combo. And just waiting. I might throw Blink on top of that, but we'll see. Yeah, so with that I'm going to take my hasted action, and at advantage, I'm going to attack with the Dagger of Humiliation at the Froghemoth. Alright, cool. That hits. Alright, and, bonus action, I'm going to turn around at the Giant Frog 7 and go with the Rapier. God, that frog's color didn't even change after that hit. Yeah,
no,
he's beefy.
Froghemoth. Yeah. You guys have gotten lucky that so far he has, like, whiffed almost all... Actually, yeah, all of his attacks. Like, he's pulled you in, but he hasn't gotten to do any damage whatsoever.
Okay, with that...
Wait, was that with the Dagger of Humiliation?
No, it was with the, unfortunately, it was with the, S-Stock.
Okay.
Or Rapier, I mean. I should have done it the other way, so I could have gotten the kill, but I wanted to maximize damage. I forgot about the other effects. Oh, well.
Did you just turn him into a frog on a stick?
How do I kill him?
Yeah.
We'll just say I'll just pierce straight through the dome, hold him up like this, and just throw him as he slides off the blade.
They're not big creatures, that's quite possible.
Wish.
Yep, so after that, I'm going to use my movement to just go over here, just in case Friar Greenshadow on his turn decides to maneuver into advantage position, it's easier for him to do so. And that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. over to Giant Frog 8. Giant Frog 8 is going to try to come over here and mess up. He's actually going to try to eat this guy.
They can eat them?
Let's see. So it says that if it is the frog makes one bite attack against a smaller target it is grappling. If the attack hits, the target is swallowed and the grapple ends.
Oh, they can swallow small targets?
Aren't kobolds kobolds are medium?
No,
right?
they're small.
Yeah.
Kobolds are like 4 feet tall. They're
he has
small.
to first hit the bite, and then he can try to do the swallow.
No, wait, I played a kobold. They're medium size. If you pick them, and it might be if you pick them as a character, they're medium.
I think they're small. Please tell me that like he has like an enlarged spell or something he can cast from inside the thing's stomach. That'd be funny.
No, they're small creatures.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see. That did hit.
Oh.
Didn't do much damage, but he is now grappled. He's twice grappled. He's grappled by both of them. Alright, that's over to Ragnarvalder.
Awesome. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. If it will let me get to my action stab. There we go. Bonus action, I'm going to use a bardic inspiration to unsettling words this big-ass monster. And main action, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the Frogalicious.
And he failed.
And he failed. So he takes the full amount of this. And he must use his immediate reaction to move as far as he can away from me.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
I'll take my opportunity attack.
Well, no, he kind of moved on to you.
Well, is that the furthest that he can move?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He provokes opportunity attacks from both Sano and
Does he?
Balthazar. Yes, he does. If you are willing to take it.
Blade.
I already used my reaction.
I have not used mine. Booming blade.
Yes, you did.
Not since
Shield.
I had a turn.
I thought you
Did you not use shield?
I've had a turn since I used shield.
He's at a turn.
Oh, okay. Alright, go ahead.
Because he goes after the big ass frog.
So this is a booming blade with a dagger of humiliation. Oh, wow, I didn't think that was going to hit. Okay, so roll this. So he's going to take the immediate damage from the booming blade. But on top of that, since he continued moving, he's also going to take another 2d8 from the booming... Or let me make sure I'm scaling that damage right. Yeah, it's another 2d8 as well from booming blade.
Alright. So he takes an extra... Oh, you just roll it. Okay, we can use yours. Yours was higher. So, let's see. 12 is going to be... Okay. Alright, Ragnarvalder, is that your turn?
Movement, I'm going to move... If I can move. There we go. I'm going to move right there, ending my turn.
I love Warcaster.
Alright,
I love Dissonant Whispers.
Alright, so...
The fact that I can use a spell as an attack of opportunity is huge, because Booming Blade makes the perfect attack of opportunity.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25... And I'm gonna cast Fireball on the Frogalicious. And if that's
Nice.
a 1.
Yeah, well, don't forget that green shadow was hiding. Do you hit him too?
No, I didn't. Of course, I didn't hit him. Partially resisted? Okay, then.
Are these things resistant to fire?
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently. I didn't even
Because they're slimy.
Yep, you see you see a lot of the moisture on them evaporating when you do that, which he doesn't like.
End of my turn.
Alright, so now that this guy's grappled, let's see, do I need to do anything else to eat him?
I think you have to hit with a bite attack, maybe, again? I don't know.
Yeah. Yep, it has to actually hit another hit. That hits. So now he is swallowed, blinded, restrained, and it takes acid damage at the start of each of the frog's turns. It can only have one target swallowed at a time, though.
Just be like,
So,
damn it, they ate Percy! Or Reggie.
no. Did he take the poison damage? It's at the start of the next turn. And now that he's got Percy with him, he's got his meal. He's heading out. 5,
Oh, he's
10,
freaking leaving?
20.
Oh, hell no.
Yep. With Percy in tow.
I'm about to force speed my way over there. Tap those boots, say there's no place like home.
Alright, that's over to the other giant frog who's just going to, let's see. Yeah, probably just, wait, he's not, no, he's not. He didn't hit yet. Alright, he's going to keep just swinging away at these decoys. It would be a hit. You roll an 8, does it hit you? What?
Yes, that hits me.
Okay. Alright, well now you are grappled. He can't eat you though, unfortunately.
It's big, bro.
Too big. Alright. Green Shadow, you're up.
Okay. Producing my rapier, which I had previously sheathed, and using my Zephyr Strike advantage on my first attack. With the Divine Short Sword at advantage.
I can reach him, I think.
Crit! Boom!
Nice.
Nice.
A 1 and a 20. That's quite a
Isn't
duality.
that bizarre? Yeah.
Duality of the dice.
And then the hit allows me an additional D8 of force damage on the hit. I don't know if that pulls into the crit or not, because
I think it does. If it's a dice roll.
there's another 11.
Alright, so that's 11 damage on the Froghemoth. Alright. I'm a little disappointed. I thought he'd do a little bit more work in this fight. He's had some rough rolls.
So now I'm going to take my offhand. Well, I'm not done yet. Take my offhand attack with the rapier. And dipping out. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, that's your turn. You're gonna roll stealth. Or no, you can't hide.
Yeah, I got 60 to move. I'm just not sure. I can't because I bonus action my attack.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There's 50. 50 of a possible 75, so yeah, that'll do.
Oh, you actually moved over there in front of him?
Well, he has to continue to move away, right?
I think
No,
it
he
was
couldn't
just
go any
at that
further.
immediate time.
Well, my fool ass got myself in a fool ass position then.
Alright, so they kind of skip their turn because they're in the belly of a beast. And now he takes the poison damage, I guess.
Acid. Yeah.
Acid damage, yep. And let's see, he's just going to continue wailing away. That actually, that misses. And now it's over to the Froghemoth, who is pretty pissed off. Let's see, he's going to throw it over here. Good. He's going to try again.
Did he enter his range?
No, I'm taking my opportunity attack unless there's something I'm missing that I can't.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. Okay. Yep. Rolls the damage. Yeah. That's
Remember,
29
before
to
he
hit.
attacks me, he has to roll to see which of my mirror images he hits.
Well, you can roll that, right?
I think I can, yeah. Alright, but I assume he's attacking me?
Yes. He attacked you with a bite.
He's attacking a duplicate.
Okay. Now he is attacking...
The duplicate has an AC of, just so you know, an AC of 14.
Yeah, so that's one of your duplicates down. That is a nat 20 with a tentacle on Green Shadow.
I don't have my reaction.
I do, Silver Barbs.
Okay, I was gonna say that, like, this is gonna fucking hurt if not.
I was waiting to see if he had his reaction.
That one's still a hit. It's just a regular hit, though. Tentacle Strike hurts. So that was his second attack. He's gonna do another tentacle over at you, Tano, for a 28 again. Remember, you gotta. You only have 2 duplicates now.
Yeah, I only have 2. Or, no, I only have 1. Oh, well, I have to roll to see which one you're hitting.
Yeah.
So, if this one is an 8 or higher, it's hitting a duplicate. That's a 12, it's hitting a duplicate.
Alright, no more duplicates, though.
So, I have 1 duplicate left now.
Okay. Alright, over to Dahlia.
That's a hit?
Hitting with a 3 is incredible.
Yeah.
The +9 doesn't friggin' hurt. Like, +9 is... I don't know. I would just roll again. But +9 is like being a level 12 character. I've been nice with items. Yep. And that guy is smoked.
So I still have my bonus and my second attack, so
Correct. And don't forget that Sir Reggie, has been swallowed by that other frog who's trying to run off with him.
Yeah, I have just enough movement to be able to almost get to him, but I've got an idea.
is there over here?
Yeah, he's over here. So, I mean, you might not be able to get close enough to melee, but you can at least throw a javelin.
10, 15, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Yep, 15 javelins.
Yeah, you can throw a javelin and then still use your bonus action to attack the giant frog. 8. So go ahead. Do it. Don't forget you also have a javelin of lightning.
Well, that really
You'd risk it. Well, maybe not. Never mind.
No, I think you're right. I would risk.
Is there like a constitution save or regurgitate thing going on here, or is it just...
Typically, it's only from targets that are the ones that are swallowed. It has to be, the damage has to be internal.
Oh,
Only
so Reginald would have gotten his turn?
Oh, that's because you rolled a 1. If you want to use your inspiration.
Oh, yes.
Technically, yes, Reginald should have gotten a turn.
I thought he was restrained, though.
Yeah, he was restrained. He was inside the belly.
Right, but even restrained people can take actions.
Oh, right, yeah.
5 more. Is it really worth it?
What's that?
Is it really worth my inspiration potential for those 5 more?
I mean, he's in the red. You know they don't have a lot of health.
Yeah, restrained creatures just have disadvantage on attacks, but they can still attack.
Oh, yeah, you should have got it.
They can still attack?
Yeah, they just have disadvantage.
Well, hold on. I never had him attack then. Hang on.
Which, realistically speaking, when you're inside of a creature, how do you miss with an attack? Like, let's say, like, your hand crossbow. Hit something! I mean, like...
Hang on one second. Because if this hits... Okay, so it was at disadvantage, and it did hit. So he would have done, say, this much damage on him, which means that when you threw your javelin, that actually would have killed him, because this dagger attack would have happened earlier.
Oh, I don't
so
have to do the thing I was gonna do.
Yeah, your javelin would actually kill that giant frog.
Oh, okay, good.
And when it does, it makes a big enough hole that then 4 little Percival starts coming out of that muck. Oh! Yeah, and you hit.
Oh man, with the 1.
But it's still an extra 6 to it.
I know. I've just been rolling. I've been rolling really high and really low. I haven't had that many, like, just normal middle of the road.
Yep, alright. Is that your turn? Alright, over to Sano, and right now Percival is safe.
Okay, is Ragnarvalder grappled right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna try
get this nasty shit off of me.
I've got an idea, but I'm gonna try my other stuff first. So I'm gonna save the part of my action for cantrips, because I've got just the right cantrip for the occasion, if I can kill the Froghemoth before then. So I'm gonna use just the plain weapon attack part of my attack action. So, let's see if I hit. Cool, that hits. Then I'm going to use my hasted attack. That hits. Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action attack for the Rapier of Certain Death. That's a nat 1. Alright, then unfortunately to do what I'm gonna do here is gonna involve taking an attack of opportunity. Because I'm gonna just... Well, let's see. Lightning Lure. The range of Lightning Lure is 10 feet. But would you... is Giant Frog 2, that's 15 feet away from me, isn't it?
Yes.
This is... well, that says 10, but then Arctic says 15.
I yelled to Sano, go ahead! We'll be fine. Finish him!
Okay, I could get you out of there with Lightning Lure. I could literally pull that thing off of you, but if it's all okay, then... All right. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go.
If you don't do that, I'll get him, or I'll freeze him.
Then I'm gonna go in with a booming blade. I feel like this one's gonna miss. I feel it in my bones. No. Okay. Cool. Dagger of humiliation damage. Thunder damage from the booming blade. Oh, this thing is still alive. Oh my god.
Don't worry, he's gonna move.
But
I'll make him move.
Go ahead and drag that effect on him so he blows up if he moves. And, trusting you, Ragnvalder. That's the end of my turn.
I can make him dance too. You wanna see?
Wow. That's missed on that guy. Now it's over to Ragnvalder.
Okay, my favorite time of the day. Bardic Inspiration as bonus action against the ugly-ass frog he missed. And he takes my favorite spell today, an upcasted Dissonant Whispers to level 3.
I feel like this thing might actually just straight up kill him.
And he fails. 1, 2... Yes, Chris, I'm killing this nasty thing. Holy shit.
He had 2 hit points left.
Yep.
Okay.
So each of his 3 eyeballs, one after another, pops right out. And he
Who's
drops.
he looking at when that happens?
You, Sano.
Oh, wonderful. I got eye goop.
You might have some eye goop on you. You were in the splash zone.
I blew him up with my mind.
Wait, can
You
it
did.
land on my mirror image?
Sure. And you.
Oh, alright.
Alright, is that your turn?
I use my free action to raise the middle finger at this giant frog that grappled me. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Balthazar, you're gonna do a giant-ass fireball for this last little giant froggy?
Did you just, like, read my mind? Because I actually was.
You're just gonna fireball?
Yeah.
You're the most fireball-y wizard to fireball.
Put me in the fireball, I take half damage. I'll be fine.
It's not hard to figure out what a wizard's gonna do. It's like, let me guess. Fireball? Okay,
I have used 1 fireball.
Well, you're a different kind of wizard. You're a sword wizard.
A sword wizard. I'm
Mhm.
Ursa
Chris
Scarlet.
is celebrating my victory.
Yep. Alright, so he's gonna have to make a
If anybody watches Fairy
throw.
Tale, they would have understood the reference I just made.
I got it.
A failure.
Do I have to make a dex save?
No, you don't gotta make a dex save.
Damage
Why
exceeds
not?
hit points by 12.
Actually, yeah, show me your circle, because I'm wondering how you're gonna hit the frog and not either Ragnvalder or Stano.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws right now.
I have disadvantage because I'm grappled.
That works.
Yep,
Yeah.
But my haircut!
Hell yeah.
yeah, you're definitely gonna singe him. But yeah, he's toast. There's literally only, I think, 1 left. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, there's
My
more
hair is
it
things?
supposed to
was-
be long and glorious and flow in the wind.
Alright, only 1 poor little guy left.
And now it's short, stubby, and singed.
That's not short. I mean, I'm sure I still have long hair. Please tell me I still have long hair.
You still have long hair.
Okay.
It's just got burnt tips.
Ah, that's the look
That's-
nowadays.
It's the opposite of frosted tips.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got the opposite of frosted tips.
I mean, and my hair's white too, so
Please do not stand on my keyboard. Yes, Jesus.
I've been home all night. We were already playing.
I didn't think you did. Didn't remember. Alright. Green Shadow, you there?
So, evil cat.
I am, and all of my good ideas were taken away from me because you killed them all.
So,
I mean, they're a very
sorry,
happy
Mario.
crew.
By the way, if you hadn't gotten like Reginald out of there, I was going to run over there and frickin' like Wonder Woman lasso the frog to me because I could only get 10 feet within 10 feet of it, and try to lasso it closer so I could cut it up. That's what I was gonna do.
If you didn't kill it, I was just gonna fireball it.
That would have hit Percival, but okay.
No, it wouldn't have. If he's inside the
that's
frog,
right, he has
how would the
complete cover.
fireball?
Yeah, he has complete cover inside.
I would just fucking torch that damn frog.
Sometimes inside of an enemy creature is the safest place to be.
Yeah, he was getting a singular fireball to the face.
Mm-hmm. All right, Green Shot, are you there? What are you doing? There's still one.
Yep. I'm dropping both of my swords, just dropping them, literally, so that I can do my retrieve action on the longbow. And
That still hits. Oh, there's some squishy buggers.
Finish him off.
Heavy damage.
And yeah, I'm gonna have to stay there because I want to pick up my swords, and I'm sure that Dahlia will finish this guy off. So
certainly. All right.
Or Reggie, probably.
Over to Reggie.
He is. Oh,
he
he wouldn't be taking that
damage. Yeah, no, he's not grappled anymore. He's not blinded, restrained, none of that stuff. But anyway, he's pretty pissed off at these freaking frogs. So he is, yeah, nice little hit there.
In the water, making the freaking frog scary.
Take that, you disgusting cretins!
Todd has come to see you guys.
He had 1 hit point left.
Yeah, but that's all of them. That's all.
I'm so glad this song exists because, good God, it makes everything too funny.
Mm-hmm.
Balthazar, get this nasty shit off of me.
Well, I'm just glad I didn't get swallowed. Did anybody else have fun? I had fun. I thought that was great. I had fun.
I had a lot of fun. I love blowing shit up with my mind.
Alright, sorry that one was combat heavy. It's always the road stuff, and tried to throw a little bit extra into, like, I picked like 4 of the 8 fights and basically made them a little bit tougher.
You're good. I will never complain about combat.
Yeah, and you guys actually wasted them. That was easier than it should have been, but he got like a bunch of bad rolls, and then, he's just hitting mirror image, mirror image, mirror image, mirror image. Like he's doing a drum solo and just smacking mirror images, basically. Yeah,
I think I definitely benefited from doubling up with the mirror image and also the haste. Like,
you would have taken big chunks of damage because he hits for like 3d8 plus something. What was that again?
It's only against the real tough ones that I double up with haste and mirror image. Usually it's one or the other.
I mean, his tentacle does 3d8 plus 6 with a plus 10 to hit and a 20 reach.
And if it's a really rough combat, I will go haste, mirror image, blink.
Doesn't blink just get you out? Isn't that just...
Yeah, there's a 50% chance that I'm just out of combat when it's not my turn. Which, that's both a good and bad thing, because that also means that I can't counterspell or silvery barbs, too.
Alright. So, we kind of bullshitted a lot at the beginning, so we actually didn't get quite as far as I thought. I thought we were going to get through those fights, and hold on, actually, I do have
how many more days we get through before like another fight happens.
Yeah, I was thinking that 1, 6, and 13. Hold on, I was thinking that you guys were going to go the rest of the way, but let me look at that. 13. Oh,
I was wondering if we could do some downtime things.
Yeah, you guys would have time to do that. Damn, of course I rolled a fucking 13. 13 would be a third fight. But I was gonna say that, it's some bandits. It's literally a couple of bandits. I'm more than happy to say that you smoke their asses so that we could move along to the next area.
Okay.
Unless you guys are like, fuck yeah, let's fight some bandits.
I'm fine with
I
moving
feel like
on.
it's been a fight-heavy session, and we can do some other stuff next time.
As long as we can loot the bandits.
They wouldn't have much on them.
Do I find the mystical
your shit?
Do I find the mystical bard drums that give me a +2 to my spell rolls?
You got some nice magic stuff right now already. You guys are like, I don't even have room to equip any more magical items.
But let me guess,
me.
though. One of those bandits had a very, very nice Frostbrand S-stock of Dwarven make. Let me guess.
Okay.
Oh, we're not there yet. You got some nice... Shoot, Ragnar, you got a Doll Salute, a Pearl of Power, and a Ring of Free action.
But you know that I'm contacting my patron every night to see where I can find one of those damn drums. I love me a good drum.
Exhausted. Like, literally exhausted. Yeah, you guys all have like 2 to 3 magic items each.
We do. It's wonderful.
Too nice to you guys. Anyway,
I would like to just say a little prayer to Moradin. Dear Moradin, I realize I am not a dwarf, but if you could please bless me with a nice rune-forged S-stock Frostbrand, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
I noticed Thanos praying, and I can always say, I mean, if you ever wanted to study the occult lore and perhaps sell your soul to the dwarven gods, I could actually help you out with that.
I'm good. I just... Dwarves make the best weapons. And
do you have something
exactly.
You have something against multi-classing into Warlock? Come on.
I mean, I'm already planning on multi-classing, but not into Warlock. And besides, Moradin doesn't have... Moradin isn't a patron, he's a deity.
Yeah, you'd have to be a cleric.
Yeah.
To make a deal with them. Yeah. Alright. So, you guys are northbound... Oh, shoot, I have to roll this d4, too. And yes, nobody dies on that. Yeah, we will probably wrap up here soon because, you know, you make it through all the fights on the road, over 200 miles up the coast, winding through coastal hills and the Sword Mountain and the sea. You already passed through the Mirror of Dead Man and the swamp and fought all the creatures there. So now up ahead is the Carnith Roadhouse. That is your pseudo-destination. That's going to be a stopping point for you in between Waterdeep. Or it's a stopping point in between Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
Around where? What's it called?
Carnith Roadhouse.
C-A-R-N-I-T-H?
C-A-R-N-A-T-H.
C-A-R-N-A-T-H.
Yep.
And where is this located? Is it in the mire, or...?
Yeah, kind of. It's like... Does it say whether it's on there or not? Let's see. I think you can see the Mirror of Dead Men from there, is what it is. So,
it's the halfway point between where?
Halfway point between Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
So we're headed to
At least it was
now,
in the days when trade flourished. It's fallen into disuse. It's obviously fallen into disuse. It's been sort of rebuilt and repaired. It's basically just looks like a rough-looking supply depot and wagon park. But that is where we will probably pick up next time, because it is almost 11. So we're not going to have time to do all that stuff. Next time won't be so combat heavy. There's other stuff to do at the Roadhouse.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and long rest us just for the start of next one?
Yes. Oh. Damn it. Oh, menu.
Do I have a turn? Oh.
Yep, but that is where we will pick up next time is the Carnith Roadhouse. So no more just battling on the road. Luckily, that on the road is shorter than some of the other on the road, the entire half of episode 4, which was on the road events. Yeah, that was a short on the road.
I would like to speak to the group real quick, just a quick bit of RP. You know what we should do? We should find a smith when we get into town and have badges made for our group. Imagine we all wear the same badge.
What
are the
emblem
badges
would
gonna
we
be
put on
of?
the badge to
We
speak
could
of?
hire a designer, right, and really make them look nice.
You know, this... I like this idea, Sano. Would we perhaps engrave it with draconic letters to fit the name of our wonderful team on it?
Indeed, and maybe a little brooch that goes around your cloak, perhaps.
Don't know about draconic.
I think
Consider-
perhaps
Oh,
just
it
the
would
common
fit.
tongue. I think perhaps just the common tongue.
Oh, but my dialect would fit all three words within. Trust me. But I guess no one would understand. You're right.
And we might draw some undue attention, perhaps with draconic script.
Well, I think draconic script is cool.
Oh, I completely agree. It is a fascinating language.
But you're right. We would draw attention. Perhaps have a little too much excitement on the roads and towns we visit.
So we all in agreement. A little brooch, maybe a pin or a brooch or some kind of badge to identify ourselves.
Yeah.
This one feels self-identified.
Right, but we're a team.
Indeed.
We can get you a lovely tattoo, Friar.
That would be difficult.
It'd be more like a paint job.
Or an engraving.
Or an engraving, yes.
This one is already anodized in camouflage tones.
I already have some ink myself, as you see, like the tiger tattoo on my arm, because I actually haven't really explained that, but yeah, there's different forms of blade singing, and their fighting style is characterized by, usually by an animal. So, the tiger style is typically just quick, almost assassin-like. That's why I throw daggers and fight with daggers and, light weapons and stuff.
I appreciate you sharing the forbidden knowledge of your masters with us.
Well, it's not
I'm
necessarily
glad you
forbidden.
trust it.
It's just the combat style that I was trained in. And it is ceremonial for blade singers to get tattoos that identifies ourselves.
Very well.
So,
All
actually,
right.
if you zoom in on my character on the battle map, you can actually see the tattoo on his left shoulder.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Nice. Does anybody else have any other matters of business?
Oh, I wanted to ask if we could, because we have the traveling here, and we have the traveling we took to Waterdeep. I was wondering if we could roll for any skills, for the downtime thing.
Generally, you also have to spend gold to hire someone to train you too, unless no group is training you.
You can also practice,
I was
but the way you have to do it is you roll a d20, and then you have to get a nat 20, and then you roll a d12. You basically have to roll the highest natural roll, starting from a d20, for every descending dice. You can only do it once a day, and once you roll a nat 4 on a d4, you learn the skill.
I was gonna ask my allies to train me in particular skills.
What skill are you trying to learn?
Stealth from the lovely Friar Green Shadow.
Is Friar Green Shadow proficient in acrobatics?
Chaz, you there?
Great question. I'm pretty sure I am.
You are not.
No, I'm not.
No, you do have stealth.
Athletics, not acrobatics.
If you want to teach it to Ragnvalder.
This one is happy to share knowledge.
Okay, that means you're both taking the time on these long rests. So that was 10 days. So go ahead and roll a d20.
Alright.
And he would just keep rolling it till he gets a nat 20.
Yep.
Hey,
well, you got
Lee.
10 times to do it.
Hey Lee, I just want to say, how big is our wagon? It can't be more than 10 feet
now you
wide,
got a
right?
12.
12.
And you have to roll a nat 12.
Ouch. 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 Ouch.
About 15 feet long and about 10 feet wide.
Okay, well, on where we're sleeping at, or wherever I'm at, every night I am ritual casting Lehman's tiny hut over my tent or whatever.
Oh,
Hey.
that's 10, and you get 12. So next time you do a long rest, it can be a D10.
And I would put that in your notes. I would put like stealth proficiency -D10.
Yep, literally in the notes section.
And for my downtime, I would like to make a scroll of silvery barbs.
Alright, that costs gold, right?
Yeah, we talked about being it from what it actually cost to like quartering it from the actual cost of the spell scroll, I think. Or what it would cost making. It's only a first level, so it's not that much. But what D&D says, it's not even worth making them because of how expensive it is. So you said you're quartering it or whatever, or halving it, or.
I thought that was when we were putting it into your book.
No. This was also spell scrolls, like making them.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
Lee,
we talked about this like a while ago.
I just had a question. You're probably gonna say no, but if you do say no, I mean that's fine. I understand. Could I just like try to do backflips and try to train myself in acrobatics?
Well, wait, I could train you.
Are you
Right?
proficient in acrobatics?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He spent his downtime, though, training in stealth, though, so he'll have to start training you next time. And then, let's see, training in...
What about the downtime traveling to Waterdeep?
That was a while ago. Okay. So for let's jump back to the spell scrolls.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if I said half or a quarter. I think half would make sense. I'm not sure why it would be a quarter.
Half is fine.
Yeah, okay. If I said half, then absolutely. You can make a spell scroll. And
how much would it cost for a first level, and how much time? Because depending, because I think you half the time and you half the cost, or you might have quartered the time and half the cost. I don't know.
Let me look on here for scroll.
Oh my god. My professor just canceled class Friday.
Nice.
That's a good
Yo,
thing,
that's
right?
an ensemble class. That's a 2-hour class.
That's a good thing, right?
Yes.
I don't know. It sounds like you're not getting your money's worth.
So let's see.
It only costs 1 credit hour, so it's not expensive. But it's because we performed so well today. He gave us the day off, which is awesome.
Nice.
How'd that never happen? Good lord.
Wait, is Reginald possibly proficient in acrobatics?
Let me check. Sorry, I'm looking this other thing up first. Need to find a level 1 spell to compare it to.
Is the alchemical homunculus proficient in acrobatics?
He's not proficient in anything. He's proficient in serving.
As a quick aside on all of this, because I was not aware that this was even a possible thing, I did mention that since taking this new religion, I spend as much of my off time as possible praying to my new deity. I'm going to eventually need to tie this into Dahlia in order to get proficiency in religion.
Oh, okay. Did you want to?
That's
he wants
another
to get
thing. Like,
proficiency in religion.
Dahlia could literally just teach him
Alright.
about religion, and he would make the same
So-
roles that Ragnavaldr's doing. If she's willing to just like teach him about religion.
Gotcha. So,
I didn't know that was a game mechanic. I did not know that.
yep. Yeah, I thought we talked about this once before a while back.
I was just I said that to Lee as a character aside that. Yeah.
Gotcha. So,
I'm not saying we need to retroactively do anything. I'm just saying that going forward, that's going
Yes,
to
I mean,
I
I'll-
forgot
for
about
this-
it too.
for this one trip, we like start the training. I know we talked about it, we never actually did the training, but for this trip we can do something during the 10 days. Everyone can either train or be trained. Nick, 50
Yeah.
gold cut in half to 25 gold for the
Sweet.
silvery barbs. Okay, and then so the two of them are occupied with training.
And how many
And then-
days
Was it even a full day?
for the silver barbs to make it? Because I know leveled spells cost a certain amount of, like, depending on the level of the spell scroll, it costs a certain amount of time to make.
Oh, let's see.
Now I gotta make me an item.
He should be able to just drag one into your inventory, a scroll of silvery barbs.
Yeah,
no.
let me.
Wait, isn't it one day of work?
Spell scrolls can take anywhere from 1 day
Day,
to
right? Yeah, because like I think
week.
level 3 spell scrolls have a work week.
Yeah, so it's 1 day for a level 1.
Okay, cool. That's fine. So I have plenty of time to make some more.
But it can literally go up to 48 work weeks, and the cost can be from 15 to 250,000. So, like over the course of the trip, where you can just basically be sitting in the wagon, you can definitely have like a full day to put on it over that week to put it in or to get it done. And then, did you want to help him with what was it, religion?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you want to help teach him about your religion? Green Shadow?
yes.
Okay, start rolling d20s.
I said we don't have to do it retroactively if you're willing to do that.
No, for this trip we can do the 10 days,
That's
and then
awesome,
the next
but,
trip there is, we'll do it
yeah.
too. So yeah, you can do.
Well,
Just,
I'm training Ragnavaldr in acrobatics, so in stealth.
yeah.
So
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Okay, so next one we'll do. Like next time, there's a couple days or downtime. Everyone can do some training and keep track of it. Gavin and Dahlia and Balthazar. No, Balthazar was working on spell scrolls. So Dahlia and Sano, you guys want to teach each other anything?
Does Reggie what kind of skills does he have? Is he proficient in acrobatics by any chance?
Oh wow, you're just gonna diss Dahlia and be like, I don't need to learn anything from her. I'm kidding.
I want acrobatics, but if that's not a thing that I can do, then
He
I'm gonna
has-
have
History, perception, persuasion, and sleight of hand.
to- Okay, what do you have, Dahlia?
Oh, now you want her stuff. Okay. You can tell him.
You know, oddly enough, I'm also proficient in religion.
Athletics, insight, perception, and persuasion.
So she can probably train you in
Athletics,
athletics.
insight, perception, and persuasion. I have all of those except for persuasion.
You don't have athletics either.
So
yeah,
apparently,
but I
I
don't
bought.
really need athletics.
So I'm gonna.
I thought it would make up for that -1 you have on it.
Hey,
But
I don't know.
Reggie, I could use a history lesson if you want to just teach me some history. I'm quite interested.
I feel like having Reggie say no. but he'll go ahead and take the time to discuss some history because he actually has a lot of knowledge about history from a multitude of realms, like weirdly accurate and detailed history of your country and other realms and even other dimensions.
I seek to learn.
All right, go ahead and roll some d20s, Gavin.
And as a quick aside, I don't know if it helps Ragnarvalder to learn from me, but I do have expertise in stealth, not just proficiency.
I think it's still the same. Like, he still has to roll the 20s, the nat 20 or whatever. The nat 20, the nat 12, the nat 10.
I'm also gonna spend 100 gold to put the acid arrow scroll that I have in my inventory in my spellbook.
9.
And 10.
So,
Alright.
yep, sorry. And yeah, you're putting something in your spellbook. You had a whole 10 days to do it, so. And only 2 big fights on that, so. That shouldn't have been an issue.
Sweet. Alright, I subtracted the gold, and I will put that in my spellbook.
Alright, that just leaves Dahlia and Balthazar if one of you wanted to teach each other something.
Does Balthazar have?
Balthazar has Arcana, History, Insight, Perception, and Persuasion.
I feel like persuasion would be one that, with the charisma,
I mean,
she should easily be able to pick.
All of you have, like, almost all of you have Persuasion. Literally 3 or 4 of you have Persuasion. Dahlia was supposed to be the face, so she has Persuasion as well.
Yeah, which I do not
Oh, she
have.
does, okay.
Yeah, you could learn some Arcana from her, or History. If you wanted to.
You know, it's
Or
so
he could
weird.
learn Strength from you, or Athletics, or whatever from you.
It's so weird to me
Anybody
that
wanna learn
Blade
anything?
Singers don't just get acrobatics proficiency, because we have advantage on acrobatics whenever we're blade singing.
So you want to learn Arcana, honey? Okay. Gavin, or not Gavin, Nick, did you want to teach her a little bit of Arcana?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Alright, you want to roll the d20s, honey? I can do them quickly. Actually, I can just... Yeah, I'll just roll one at a time.
Hey, Santa, after I get done training in stealth, I'll be perfectly happy to teach you acrobatics.
Perfect. I look forward to it.
If afterwards,
that's pretty close to being
if
finished.
afterwards you can teach me how to be investigative.
100%. It's all about having a keen eye, picking up on the small details.
10. Nope.
And you're already a pretty good dancer, but I think we need to add more rhythm to your moves.
Remember, every time you
Pulse,
guys
if
do a
you
long
would.
rest, you can do some training and roll those Ds. Roll the Ds.
Scroll of pedigree? When did I get that?
But
Only turn off
you're
my
just,
camera.
by being a noble, you have that. It's one of your starting items.
scroll. Oh, that's right. Okay.
It basically proves, like, your blood status, pretty much.
Alright. Does anybody have any other questions? Before we wrap it up?
Did we level up?
Concerns, comments? Did I say level up? No, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Oh,
Are you sure?
I can't wait for the next level up. I'm taking a level 1 fighter.
Items.
Can I use silvery barbs on that statement? Can I roll for persuasion? I'm gonna roll for persuasion.
You need a nat 100.
I wanna roll insight, and I just wanna see how serious you're being right now. I
didn't show in
don't
the
know
thing.
shit.
Why aren't my rolls showing up? I don't see anybody's rolls. Do y'all see my rolls at least?
I would like
I
to
don't
roll
think so.
investigation,
No.
just to investigate how truthful you're being about not leveling up. What did I find out?
Scroll.
Definitely not leveling up. You guys did really good in those fights, though. You murked them pretty well. That's why I said that the third one was literally just going to be... That one was not one I modified. It was just a bunch of shitty bandits with like 12 health.
Oh shit! I actually rolled a nat 20.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm calling this session
I really didn't-
Frogalicious Definitious, by the way.
I'm glad I wasted.
How about
That's a
trolling?
good
How
idea.
about this
Trolling
is a,
Trolling for what?
for frogs.
I already put
This is
trolling
a-
in the last episode title.
this is
Oh,
a
God.
weird campaign because you guys are actually not that far from level 7. Since I'm keeping you one level ahead.
But remember, you're not keeping us a level ahead. You're backtracking us now to be on par.
Oh, I am?
That's what you said you were doing.
Oh. Oh, yeah. In that case, you won't hit level 7 for quite a while.
No,
Oh, yeah. And that's... Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
That's
tired of
probably-
us being
He's
a little
lying,
too
no, but-
overpowered, and so you were like,
Also, everyone's like, yeah, this is easy. We're way ahead. We're fine. Holy shit. Wow. Wow.
Santa's lying. Don't listen to him.
Okay. Episode 6 is fucking huge.
I'm personally okay with us backing up in level. As much as I would love to gain that level in Fighter, I'm okay with the challenge being a little bit higher by us skipping a level.
Oh,
Episode
where?
6 is so big, I might still level you up like halfway through it and then just backtrack you after that because it's fucking ginormous. It's big.
Okay,
Yeah.
There's a lot
Sounds
there
good to
for
me.
me to learn.
I'm good with that. Gradually bring us back to the level of the module.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm gonna shut down the server. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the
Right on.
I
recording.
mean, whatever.